Maybe I'll... Hello. I have some news. So, for one, it's nighttime this time. For two, I'm a lifeguard, and as a lifeguard, I need lifeguard qualifications, but I haven't been able to swim because of my injury. Lucky for me, my injury is going to be good enough to where I can swim far enough to lifeguard in 4 weeks. And I've got a lifeguard qualification renewal set up for then, which will be fun. It'll be lovely. And then, fuck, there was another thing. Oh yeah, Jacob fucking Kimbolong. That's what. Jacob Kimbolong. Fuck lifeguarding. Jacob Kimbolong. He's gonna be a smart kid. Gonna have a lot to learn. But we're gonna debate him. It'll be really nice. I guess the fourth thing, we're debating trans shit. Trans crap. Transcendental even. I don't even know. What does transcendental mean? I don't know. Probably means something to do with trans people, knowing how this fucking woke world is.
If you're a young Australian between 18 and 25, you've seen in the last 2.5 years or so
cool.
a $3,500.
Beautiful. It works. God, I fucking hate that guy. I've been looking into him a lot now that I've realized he's like super pathetic and stupid. Alright. Let's see if those groups are still open. The ones about trans people. LGBTQ debate. Prove trans women aren't women for $100. I'll do that. I can't do that because I do believe they are women. But I think it's like a... It's not something you can prove that they are. Anyway.
Also, Angie, I feel like you've been like really hateful towards me recently.
What'd I do?
Has she stopped supplying you with food? What has she done?
No, I'm talking about you, Angie. I didn't say Jesse.
Oh, sorry.
Have I been hateful towards you?
I think you've been like being very discriminatory towards me recently, and I just don't appreciate it.
Angie is tired of sucking on your camel toe, bitch.
What?
I'm sure they
Your
didn't
camel
intend
toe.
to be so discriminatory, okay?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
D,
Petra.
Jimmy?
I'm
Petra,
very
What
sorry. I
No,
hope
she
you
doesn't
don't,
have
please
a
don't rate
camel
me
toe.
anymore, please.
She has a camel hump.
Go ride your camel in freedom.
Jesse,
I want to ride a camel.
I'm gonna send a bunch of camels with like bombs on their humps to your house. Like if trust me.
I'm gonna send a bunch of manars to you.
I don't think that
Here's the
debating
first
trans
one.
issues.
Manar's gonna fuck you up.
So,
We're done.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Manar.
duplicate this guy and send him to your house,
Hey,
Petra.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, what's up?
Duplicate.
Yeah?
You sound like someone I
he
know.
might. Be careful, he might like.
What's up,
Huh?
Jimmy?
How you going? I'm pretty good.
Someone I know.
Why the fuck is your name Jimmy? That's a funny fucking name.
Yeah?
Jimmy, how old are you?
It's because I'm a funny fella. I'm a funny fella with a good sense
Jimmy,
of humor.
I love you.
Oh,
Jimmy, I
love you
you.
too.
I want you to know that you're wonderful.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
I know this.
You're amazing. You're wonderful too. Thank you for the friend request.
Oh my god.
So are we debating anything in here or just hanging out?
I love you.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you want to
amazing.
debate about?
Oh,
What do you think we should debate about?
You sound
I'm gonna debate about
I
adorable.
was
how
just
much I'm
asking
gonna
if
whip
you guys were.
whipped cream off your toes.
Hey, Jimmy, I know who you are.
Do you?
Jimmy the goat.
How old are you?
Why?
Jimmy, I know who you
Yes.
I
are.
want to know
Why
who
is a
you're.
letter? That's not a number, dummy.
Oh yeah, good
I
point.
want to know. I want to know if you're like the person I'm thinking of.
My actual name isn't Jimmy, if that's what you're asking.
Is your name Tony?
My name is not Tony. No.
Don't you have kids to take care
Jimmy,
of? This
please
is
accept my friend request. I want to be your friend.
Wait,
Let's they actually have children.
This person
They're
actually has kids.
wait, I have a
Yes.
question, Jimmy.
Oh, what the hell?
Jimmy, I have a question.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Did you ever like meet like a big booty twink in 2021 named Bootylicious Petra?
Bootylicious.
Bootylicious.
Holy shit!
Bootylicious.
Yes, I did actually.
Oh my
Bootylicious
god.
Oh
Petra.
my God.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm a girl now.
Oh wow, you're all grown now. Well,
You ain't
young
lying.
bootylicious
Bootylicious Petra.
Petra, you might remember a man by the name of Jacob Combolong.
Jacob Combolong.
Yeah,
And
Marcellus,
Big
bringer
Booty
of sugar and
Petra.
titties, will be debating him
Big
tomorrow.
Booty
It'll be
Petra
very
and
good.
Jacob Combolong. Wow.
I
what a
don't think he knows
combo.
what Rule
Really?
72 of the Salvages Code is.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
That's a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can anybody tell me why I should abort my child?
Because
I
killing
would
kids
say you
is
should abort.
funny.
So you don't marry him? So you don't marry the child? Like that's like the best answer. I guess.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. Just keep it around so you can fuck it. Like, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Incest vibes.
That's a good answer. Yeah, you should abort the children that you conceive because you'd probably try to fuck the child, honestly.
Petra, you're so
Yeah.
fucking
You know,
funny. Petra,
the
I'm gonna-
most common
Petra,
child
whatever.
rapists are parents, right? This is why we should
Yes.
kill all parents.
No,
Yes.
literally, like, all
Yes.
infant are recorded
Jimmy,
by the
you're so
like,
amazing.
and like
Thank you.
specifically always like
Thank
a
you,
dad.
soy boy girl.
Wait,
No, wait,
Loki,
Jimmy,
why is that like?
the ways
Why
that
is
you're
that Loki
talking
the
about
move
are like
though?
always from the dad. So I think we should just kill the fathers.
Yes, we
Right,
should
like
kill
what
all
praying
men.
mantises do.
Kill all
That's
of them.
what you
Rape
know.
them to
Jimmy.
We
death.
should do what. Hold on, shut the
Jimmy.
fuck up, Jimmy.
Okay,
Jimmy, let me talk.
go. Please.
I feel like that's what praying mantises do, right? They have their baby and then they eat the dad.
Mm.
We should start
Nutrient.
doing that. We should start doing that. We should
Mm.
adopt that into our
We need
evolution.
to evolve. We
Jimmy,
need to
can we be
evolve.
friends?
Yes. Let's all become praying
my-
mantises together.
You wanna be friends with
That's what praying
You wanna
mantises
be
sound
friends with
like.
Jimmy, who is-
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm confused what's so awesome about me, but I'll take it.
Jimmy,
the fact that you
if
were
I
friends
was a
with Big
praying
Booty
mantis
Petra
and
in
you were,
2020.
if we were praying mantises, I
Petra, I
would.
will
Wait, have you
never
guys ever watched that like Australian
Petra.
YouTube channel that made like skits of like Ronald McDonald in 2016 or something?
What?
Like the demonic ass like two Australian twin brothers who like used to make like like Ronald McDonald skits in 2016.
I don't know ball.
But you know ball.
I know ball, but like not that ball.
You got two.
Bitch, like your father that raped you.
Hey, men do
You're
like
so
doing that, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh my god, you were not supposed to say that.
Oh
Whoops.
my god. Angie.
Angie, I'm gonna cut myself.
Well, that's not very
Thank
nice.
God.
That's
Last
not
Ugly
very
fucking time.
nice. Hey, don't do
Ugly
that because
bitch.
it's mean.
Why is it mean?
It's
I
mean
don't
to
know.
cut
Vertical's
yourself.
the way to go.
Self-meanness.
Vertical's the way to go.
Oh,
If you
I
ask.
love that. I
Okay,
love
well,
you.
I'm a radical, so
Oh, me too.
A radical
I'm radically
man.
amazing.
Wait, that was too good, Petra. I'm sorry. I just had to. That was too good. I'm just joking. Can you lick the
want-
soy
Aaliyah,
sauce
can I
off?
show you something, please?
Yes.
do not show her the booty picture that I sent you.
Oh my god. I've already seen that.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna sexually assault her.
Never.
Girl, that was so fucked up. That was so
Wait, how many
fucked up.
trannies are in here? I can't tell who's tranny.
We're like all of
What
us are.
Tranny,
All of us
eh?
are.
I don't know,
Or
must be
Your
something.
mama, your daddy.
Can you guys
Yo,
speak? Can you guys
That's me.
speak one at a time?
your
So I can
father
like
got
get
Your
raped.
daddy,
emojis?
your uncle, your
Hey,
grandpa.
everyone
Trannies
is trans if we
equal
work
us
from the
as well,
assumption that
like
no
Your
one has
big
gender when they're
toe.
first born.
for trannies.
Your big toe, your pinky toe, like what
Okay,
else?
you sound like
Your
Let's think of
camel
things you can
toe.
mention.
Your camel toe, your big
Yeah, 'cause
toe.
Yeah,
you
so
got like
so you're one of
Oh,
them, I
Your
guess.
balls.
you got
Who's the other
tongue
one?
I love that
hairs.
the only rule this
That
person
boom
has
that
I stand with
overweight
is right.
pussy.
Like, I
Who's
don't
the
know,
other one?
you coming in here trying to be
Those
funny. Like,
hanging
calm
lips,
down.
them clapping lips when you walk.
That's another tranny.
Jimmy,
Okay.
add me back, ugly bitch.
Who's asking about trannies?
Jimmy,
I'm just
can you
trying
add
to
me back?
identify who's a tranny and who's not. I can tell by their voice. The only issue is like their profile pictures, like
I can tell by
really
your voice that
I
you're an
can
age
tell by your
player,
and like
voice
but
that you're
it's
ugly.
just
just
on
so
it.
funny.
So you literally like it's
What if
kind
they're
of
really
hard to
good
Oliver,
at
do
tell.
you
voice
think I'm
tranny?
a tranny?
What?
Yeah,
Do
do
you
you
think I'm a
know?
tranny?
Know for definitive objective reality, you
I
know?
think you cut yourself. You look like you cut yourself.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually,
know
I
if they're a
used to,
tranny?
but I don't cut myself anymore because that's like
I mean, you
bad.
should continue
Yeah,
because
it's
what
really
the fuck?
self-mean,
Okay,
isn't
No,
it?
I
Cut
kind of don't
yourself.
want to do that.
Time
It's
to
not
silence
nice.
the age
It's not
player. We're
kind.
done.
Right. Now that's how you clear a bitch.
We're done. Like, we're not about to talk about
I hate when girls are haters because it just instantly makes them ugly. Like,
look at
Based.
her profile picture. Look at how she looks.
Yep.
Bitch.
girls that hate, girls that shit. Wait, girls that poop versus girls that shit.
It's this person.
Why
You
does
mean
this dumb
bitches
bitch
that
have
shit.
in her bio incredibly misogynistic? What the fuck?
It's okay. I don't know. You're misogynistic against your own gender. Like, I'm confused.
Hey,
Don't be mean to men or women.
are you
Treat
retard?
everyone equally.
Wait, who's this guy in the background trying to be irrelevant?
Answer the question in the side chat.
Would you
Would you
punch
punch
this
this baby?
baby?
No, I wouldn't punch that baby. Kyle
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hold on.
It's such a cute
Wow.
baby. Why would I punch this little baby?
Are you not noticing the little theme
Nah.
going on here?
Holy
I'd
shit,
punch
bro!
that
You
damn
have the
baby.
deepest voice on planet
That's
Earth,
this is a baby
and
picture of Aaliyah.
and you
Like,
wear wigs. Like what?
That is
I
really
reckon
joking.
What
I
This
are
is
reckon
you like?
punching that baby
confusing.
would be based.
this
No,
is
actually, that was
Aaliyah's
me as
baby
a kid, guys.
pictures, y'all.
Sorry. That was me as a kid. My dad dressed me up like that
Yeah.
for Halloween.
And then she came out as trans, so like the legacy got destroyed.
Yeah. Fucking trannies, man.
Okay, you're not
It's, you
supposed to
know, the
say that.
funniest thing is that's like low-key
Oh,
lore accurate.
Jimmy.
I do joke.
like
I
how
do
lore
kid.
accurate
Don't
that
worry.
is.
I'm not
Jimmy, I thought
serious.
you were
Oh,
better
okay.
than me.
Yeah, obviously.
not
Come
joking,
on.
that's
Look at my
lore
look at my
accurate.
pins. I'm a progressive.
I accept you, Jimmy. I love you, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank
Marry
Do
you.
you
me,
accept
Jimmy.
me as a racist
Jimmy, just letting you
fascist,
know, a certain
a
individual in this
racist,
call who's talking to you has
fascist,
AIDS.
misogynistic, faggot hater? Do you accept me?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, we accept you and think if you
Bro,
believe
this
those
is the
things, you're
same
stupid.
type of guy or girl, I don't fucking know, complaining about how they have no social life outside the internet.
Listen, I went through a
Me?
period before.
Someone else.
No, not
Um,
you. I'm talking about this soy boy girl.
Yeah,
Which
so this
one?
soy boy girl
Which
is
What are
one?
like
you
the
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
no. You literally know nothing
Like
about
Elon
this person
Musk.
other than
Get
a
a grip.
character they're
Get a grip
playing
of life.
online.
Be with
trans
Elon Musk.
women can go
Like
through
the fucking
phase.
Chinese look better than you. That is
The
that is speaking some
Chinese?
volume.
It's not like I'm not a tranny, bitch.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But you
saying the
have to.
Chinese look better
Okay,
than
I
you.
am a
Trans
Like
tranny.
you, or you are a
trans
tranny.
Some
women go
trannies
through
Then it's
look
just
phase.
over.
better than some
Like at that
non-trannies, and
point,
that's
like at that
fine.
point, if I went through that much surgery
I
and
didn't go
You
through
don't?
any
I
How do
still
you
surgery.
look
I
know
didn't
that
go
ugly,
through any
she went
fucking
through
procedure, bitch.
still look ugly after going through like a billion procedures, I would
I
literally
never went through
Okay,
HRT even. Never
name
took a
one
single hormone.
surgery or procedure
I
that
would
you know they
literally
went
kill
through.
myself. Oh my
Literally
god.
name
Also,
one
Because
that you
imagine
know they
getting your
went
whole
through.
face
also,
done. You're
me and
taking like
I
a bunch
Yeah,
of
Aaliyah,
but you
aspirin
don't know
pills
the...
or whatever the fuck guys inject into your cells, and you still look ugly.
It's a
like
That
simple
is
didn't get
question. Do
insane.
you
anything
know
done.
first
anything?
of
Thank you
all,
for validating me though. Like
first
thank you
of
for
all,
complimenting me.
we've never gotten, nobody in this call has gotten any surgeries. We're all in our teenage years, like, so
I
I
Yeah, I
would
don't
would
even
say,
assume.
have the money for surgery, bitch. I'm broke.
Yeah.
yeah, the bitch is
And
broke. The bitch,
unfortunately,
like, I
healthcare doesn't
bought
pay
This
for
her,
that.
like,
person is just rage baiting.
I literally bought her a Sonic sandwich
Shit's
last
boring
week.
as hell.
Girl.
Thank you for telling me that I look cunt.
Yeah, Jesse, don't listen to, like, age playing
I didn't know
women.
you were
Yep,
trans.
no, but
Does
she
she
basically
sound
said I look
Yeah,
cis.
because you never can.
aging?
She sounds like an age player, bitch, please.
Is that
Age play.
she does not sound like a fucking age player.
Let's hear her voice again. Hold up.
I'm a pussy player. I
She
play with
just
my
sounds like
pussy.
a
Wait, Baller?
That's so
I mean, she
unfunny.
sounds fucking stupid, but like she
There's
doesn't sound
no
like
way
an age
people are
player.
finding this shit funny.
No, you just
Like,
sound
it
like a
is
stupid fucking
funny.
hello,
whore, and
you're
you act like a stupid
19.
whore.
Like, get a grip. Like, you're above age. You're above 18. That is
How
insane.
old
And you
Okay.
act like this.
Oh wow, people who
Like,
are
can you go
19 are
outside
How
still
to
old are
figuring
you?
things out. Oh
like,
my god, that's so crazy. What? How pathetic.
how much
Wow.
fucking time do you spend on this app?
Jimmy is so
Let's talk,
intelligent.
I
can we
know
So
I
stop
am.
wet.
I'm so
My
silence
pussy is
smart.
marginalized?
my pants are jizzy.
So
There's
can
jizz
we
in my
stop
pants.
Oh
silencing
my god.
marginalized groups?
Ugh.
Oh, by the way, Jimmy, I voted for Reform UK.
So like my brain is
Reform.
rotting
Basic.
and being in this call for
Okay.
more than like
I feel like if Restore was in my area, I would vote for
5 minutes.
Restore, obviously.
Every minute I'm
But
in this call, my
I don't
brain
know
gets
too
more
much about.
rotted.
Wait,
Oh.
Angie.
No, this is not brain rot. This is brain nourishment.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
This is
Angie.
not brain nourishment.
Big
This
smart.
is like
All
this
all
is
that
This is brain
the
healing. We're healing.
the only
Angie.
thing Bola's got
What,
is I
Nicker?
stand with
Ask the
Israel
fucking
in
I don't feel
her
safe
question.
in
or
this
their
call. Angie, I don't
what if I
feel
told
safe
you what
in
the
this
fuck if I
call.
told you I turned water to wine? What would you
Why
do?
don't you
I'd say you're Dan
I would
Andrews then,
send you.
mate. I'd say you're Dan
do you feel like you're
Andrews.
gonna need additional assistance?
Oh my god, you're
I feel
retarded.
like
I would tell
I'm
you to
about
stop
to
Water to
poisoning
wine.
my
become a
water.
victim. Like,
I'm
I feel like
Jesus
I'm a
bitch.
victim.
Because why? I think the ability to
Yo,
turn water
Bola, you
into wine is
stand
like
with
kind of stupid because you're
Israel.
basically just turning water into poison.
Like, how is that a
Because wine is
blessing, bitch?
poison. It's poison. Like, why are you
Yeah,
turning
just
water into
alcohol is
poison? That's
bad for
dumb.
you. Like, you can,
Bitch.
everyone, it's a blessing.
Like, what if Jesus turned water into wine in
I feel like
front of a
most people
pregnant
hate
bitch?
Israel. Like I feel like
And then
that's
he
low key
gave the
valid.
wine
I
to
don't
the
know.
pregnant.
I feel like nobody should support what Israel's
Jesse,
doing.
you're saying that as if you're not a
Based.
hopper. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Baller, it's like
What now?
I
Hang
don't
yeah,
me.
know.
now
Hey, do we all
we're
want to
gonna
argue
Crucify
with
me.
do a
Bola?
certain
I
Burn
reckon
me
that
at
could be
stake.
fun.
we're doing an intervention.
Let's go both ways, y'all.
Intervention.
I mean,
What could
I
be
guess
fun,
it's
Jimmy? What
ironic,
could be
but it's
fun?
also like people don't have
Alright,
to
if we
Me and
argued
War
with
talk to me on
Bola,
both ways.
if
I mean, not their
everyone
own
argued
race,
with
but
him,
like
Talking.
political, like groups of their own ethnicity. It's not like they're
what do
attached
you
to
mean,
them because they're. It's not like African
Bola?
Americans are freaking like
Bola, what do
out
you
here
mean
in
are
Africa.
kind? What do you mean are kind?
Level 80 plus gay.
I don't disagree with that necessarily, but it's like
Wait, Israel doesn't support gay people more than other countries, though, Bola. Like, there are other countries that are significantly more, like... I assume Israel isn't superly socially progressive, right, guys? I'm making that assumption, but...
no, it's not.
Yeah,
Israel's not super progressive.
yeah, I
Israel is
assumed, considering the genocide
horrible.
and stuff.
Israel's a horrible place. Israel's horrible. Is the Israeli Jew government needs to die,
Jew.
or at least everyone who's involved with Gaza.
Israel is secretly controlled by the Jews. Did y'all know that?
What?
Bitch, that is
Really?
not a damn secret. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, no, it's a secret. That's what they don't want you to know. Who's
I have a
they?
feeling that there's like an Israeli agent among us right now. Like, I don't know.
Jews
Yeah,
run
Bola.
everything. They run fucking
Bola,
AI.
it's in a thing.
Yeah.
It's thing.
Jewish people are rich. Jewish people are rich and they own everything. ChatGPT
Yes,
was made by
inside chat.
man.
Wait.
ChatGPT, the logo of ChatGPT
You
is
said
literally
it. This Bola in chat typed her twice accidentally and then edited them back. Oh god, that's fucking so ironic. Jesus Christ. That's so fucking good. Oh god. Oh
The
god.
ChatGPT logo is literally a modified version of the Star of David. You cannot tell me that these bitches are not evil.
Both messages being edited.
shows a lot of my pride. It shows my
I love when people gender
Very
properly.
clearly a guy. Yeah, and Blair White was very clearly a girl, but then you had to correct yourself because it's not all about chromosomes, is it? Him!
Yeah.
You weren't saying him before, mate.
Blair White is so surged. It's so crazy.
Surged.
I guess she doesn't even look too fake. Surged, like has a lot of surgery.
Yeah. I mean, there's fucktons that don't look fake, even remotely.
She's pumped, but some of these girls who get pumped, like Blair White, they look fake, but she doesn't look too bad. She doesn't look really fake.
Gay days.
It's just the lips. The lips look pumped, but
That's the biggest
I feel like
part
you can
with
make them
her.
Yeah, I feel like you can tell when somebody has like their lips enhanced. If it's too much filler.
Her lips look so good. Like, those are exactly how I want mine to look. Like, exactly.
Nah.
Girl,
Like, she looks
get the
so
fuck off my shit right now.
Why is it? Why does it say "Mein
What do
Little
you
Pony"
think we
like in
gotta do?
German?
Mein Little Pony.
Mein kleines Pony. Mein kleines Pferd.
I just resonate with the
Nine
scene.
shots. Yo, spin or stupid. I don't fucking know how to say that shit. 9 shots. I don't want to leave the bar, doesn't it? Something like that.
Oh, by the way, age in German, like if you were to translate My Little Pony, it would just be Mein kleines Fohlen.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye. Alright then. Debate me about Israel. Do I want to debate Israel? I don't know anything about Israel. I know they're vaguely kind of bad a lot of the time. Let's see what Chill Chat's got to offer. I was in there last time.
And usually like, oh, chill out, calm down. Shh. You hear? Calm down.
What is that? Is that a girl?
It's a German Shepherd dog. It's a dog. It's a dog.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Yeah, sure, yeah. It's a dog, yeah.
Sit. Stay. And like, there was like a loud like explosion noise earlier. So she got like really scared and like she ran to my room, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what women tend to
Also,
do.
like,
They get scared and they run away.
It's a no, like Normally, like she sleeps with like my mom, you know. But whenever there's like some shit that she gets like nervous about, bro, like she runs to me, bro. It's funny.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what they tend to do. They run to you.
Wow. Why you keep saying that's what they tend to do? Kind of
Yeah, what do you mean by
judgmental
that?
of you.
You don't like dogs, Jimmy?
I love
You
dogs.
abuse them?
I love
Why are
dogs.
you making fun of my dog? Don't make fun of my dog, bro. That's not cool. What she do to you?
Huh?
Yeah. What she do to you, gang?
What my
Good
dog do to
point.
you?
Good point. Nothing. Sorry, guys.
I'm like,
She got scared. She got scared, Jimmy, bro. She got scared. That's it.
God, like
Yeah.
that shit's so normal, bro. I get scared sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
I feel
Wonder
bad
what
for her,
Bosch
you know?
is going on. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Even just now, he was like, "Look, you made everyone leave."
What's going on in Bosch, mate? What's going on?
Wait, who said you made everyone leave? Who?
Malik was like direct. Made everyone leave.
Yeah, you should
What did I miss?
be ashamed of himself.
Hold on, wait 1 second. He was like, "Man, you're making everyone leave."
Oh?
Like, bro was literally he was deepening his voice because he thinks it was cool, and that was the funny part, bro.
So the Zondaka is gonna be, you know, let me talk, bro. Let me talk, bro. What's funny? His deepened voice is just like a normal voice. It's not even a deep voice. It's the funniest thing. It's not even like a deep voice. It's just a normal voice. Like if you heard him
Alright.
speaking like that normally, you wouldn't think of anything like out of the blue.
Imagine your Takfir reason is because someone had low IQ, bro, not tracking the arguments. SubhanAllah. We got
Nigga
like,
Takfir them for saying repeat again.
we got Takfir.
Takfir bil IQ, bro. I'm fucking dead.
No, women's rights.
Sure, why not? Wait, they made a new one?
Do we love women's rights in this
Young.
chat?
Yes, I love women's rights. Wait, hold on, where are they?
Where are they?
I found it.
Huh. Everyone left. Maybe that's just what I do to people. I push them away. New Zealand, Australia.
I feel like several of the games kind of have like a mystery going on with people dying certain ways. I wonder if they just rolled into like the horror factor of that.
I reckon they're going with this new one. I mean, they've done a couple of like weird kind of like spin-off games where the gameplay is definitely like different, not better, but like different. Like
They
this
had some
one-
for PSP as well.
Oh god. Tego Haven.
No!
no.
She can kill me.
Hello, guys
Yeah.
and girls, and anywhere in between.
Hello. Yeah, I wasted my ult. That's fine.
We send back, that would be so much more beneficial to our country. Like,
Isn't that how, like,
build your own little thing over
Palestine
there in
became
Mexico
so
or the Middle
You-
East.
Holy shit! It's
Well,
a debate.
look, I mean,
Okay, this is in the
what I'm
America
saying
First
really,
chat,
and the
so I've
reason I'm
really
interested in
stooped
it
low to
really
get
is
an
that it's kind
argument,
of like
but
if it got bad enough, like, because there are a lot of factors that we can't predict. If the identitarian anti-white crowd was ascendant, because as the mostly brown women that have benefited from affirmative action become like federal judges and congress people, and then they open the gates, and we actually haven't even seen mass immigration yet, and then people from India and Africa come in. At that point, that becomes a lot less palatable than the Mexicans and South
I
Americans.
don't want them here. They don't belong here.
No, yeah. If they are, like, I'm not. Look, so this is the thing: is that, like, I don't. Do they belong? Is the fact that New Mexico is 60% Hispanic, right? Does that bother me? No, it's New Mexico. I'm not from New Mexico. If I was, I'd probably be Hispanic. Yeah, probably. So the thing is, like,
There's probably a bunch of, and low key, like when the
yeah,
Great
you'd
Reset
become a
happens, they're probably going to get
transracial,
dropped
you
by
know?
like 20%.
well, no, I'm just saying 60% of New Mexico is Hispanic. So, like, for in certain places, and I'm not saying like what is even here. You say you don't want them here, and it's like I'm from this type of like, I don't even identify really with the whole country. You know what I mean? Like California is a foreign nation to me. It's like,
Are
it's
you
like
a communist?
no, I'm not.
This does not
Are you a
sound like
Marxist?
communistic arguments.
No, I'm not. No.
You just
No, but
joined,
what?
buddy. Shut up, Jimmy.
That
No, I'm
just
not.
didn't
I'm not at all.
sound
I mean,
very, like,
I am
I don't know.
actually economically.
Jimmy, I'm turning you down because you just joined. You're interrupting. Stop interrupting. Well,
I am in the context of a high trust society, which I observe to be roughly synonymous with a homogenous society. I would support liberal economic policies, but I would not be. I also would support private property. So I would never like support like communism or socialism. But I don't have an issue with welfare policies, but we have to live in a high trust society and essentially a homogenous society to be high trust in order to have those sorts of policies.
so you believe in democracy? Democracy.
Democracy?
Democracy. Yes.
Not democracy?
I don't know what. Are you saying democracy? Are you like making a Are you changing the word for some semantical purpose? Is that
I'm
has
sorry.
the
I have
meaning?
a little bit. I have a little bit of an accent.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah. So no, yeah. I believe. I'm okay. I believe in. Yeah. I
That
would say I
did
believe in
not
democracy,
sound.
and that's like why.
Okay, that did not sound even remotely like an accent.
Demos, right? If you change the demographics, the democratic destiny changes of the country, and so it's like in order to maintain I think that we're going to live through in our lifetimes, personally, from what I'm seeing. Particularly if the problem gets worse, like I said, once Democrats get in again, and they, and all these like women are running the country, right? Because they have law degrees, because they've been preferentially, granted admission into law programs, blah blah blah, whatever it is. I mean, and this is brown people and women, and they're all like benefiting from the grift of the identity. Like I don't see when the identity grift ever loses steam. Like the people who stand to benefit from it will always stand to benefit from it, so they will continue to grift on for it on that basis. Except maybe if you're like Hispanic and then you're Cuban, you don't like communism, whatever, you might vote Republican. But like other people, it's just like there's this risk, and the risk is in particular if we start getting a lot more African immigration, Indian immigration, non-Hispanic immigration, because Hispanic immigration isn't really that problematic, it seems to me. But like when that stuff starts
It's getting
happening,
bad, dude.
no, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's. I actually would say.
Why is it
actually would say.
bad?
I would actually say it's bad in a stealthy way, in the sense that our identity will slowly shift and change, and we'll be okay with it because
Shifts no matter what,
because
though.
they're. Well, that's true, but
I'm worried. I'm worried though because like, I like to read books and stuff. So I like to read a lot of things about World War II. And when it comes to anti-Semitism or like just the rise in political powers and things that were happening at the time, is the same things that we're seeing happening now. When I see it, I see 1926 being 2026.
Yeah,
We are
you've mentioned this.
4 or maybe 5. Yes, we are
So
very,
no, but
very
no, I
close
agree
to
with
what's
you.
happening.
Let me get this
in my
straight. You think that Trump's a Nazi?
No,
No
I
one
don't. I don't
thinks
like
no.
Trump. I dislike Trump. Trump's a Jew.
Oh.
Yeah, no one thinks that.
And you think
No one
Jews
thinks
are
No, I
like
don't like Trump.
Nazis?
Trump's an absolute fucking Jew shill. I
Okay,
don't
so
like
you
Jews
think Jews
at
are
all.
bad? You think Jews are the Nazis?
Yes, Jews are 100%. They are the problem of the world. If international Jewry did not exist, we would not have a problem.
Any problem?
There would be no
Or just
wars. There would be no
no
conflicts.
wars. What are you
Yes,
judging that
absolutely.
on?
History.
Like what history? Like when have we not had
Read the
Jews
books for yourself.
involved?
I'm not going to educate. We could be here
Like
for
what?
hours, dude. I'm
Like
not going to waste my
what
time. You
books?
can read a book for yourself.
What
Go down the
books?
rabbit hole for yourself.
What
Go
books?
down the
What
rabbit hole
rabbit
for
hole?
yourself.
What specifics?
Okay. If you want to start when it comes to the United States of America, you can start with the International Jew by Henry Ford. If you want to start with the United States,
All right.
International Jew by Henry Ford. I honestly, it's a very good read. I read the whole entire book.
Wow.
It was like when I read the book, I saw the problems that he was
Yeah, when I
dealing
read
with, and
books,
he
I
was
only read them
talking about when it
halfway.
came to the Hollywood, when it came to the economical and political systems that were going on during his time. Exactly the same things that were going on now. He was exiting World War I and leading up to World War II.
So-
Same thing with the Germans. Dude, it was the same fucking story all over again.
So how do you know it's Jews though?
You got to read it for yourself. I'm not going to educate you for it. I'm not. It's fucking 1:32 in the morning for me. Maybe if
Okay.
it was earlier for me, then yeah. But dude, I'm telling you, you need to do this for yourself.
I've
Don't
never had that
rely
question
on other
answered
people
though.
telling you about it. If you actually are interested in about it, you would read and learn about it for yourself. Like I did. I used to be just like everybody else. I was like a Holocaust believer that used to believe that oh, you
Do
need
you
to
think it
worship
didn't
these
happen?
Jews. They're God's chosen people. All
Do you
these
think it
kinds of
didn't
things.
happen?
Until I started reading some books. I started actually reading the Bible.
Okay. Do
I
you
read
think
the
the
Old
Holocaust
Testament.
didn't happen? Like at all?
I believe the Holocaust did happen, but it was not
Okay.
6 million Jews
So
for sure.
you're a Holocaust believer.
In a sense, but I think the Holocaust that people believe is the fake Holocaust. I
Okay.
believe in the real Holocaust.
Like what?
No more than 300,000 Jews were killed because some were killed because of execution because they had to be executed. Most of them died because of severe starvation. They also died because they were infested with lice and feces. That's why they had those chambers where people thought they were gas chambers, but never proved that there was any kind of Zyklon B in those chambers at all. The walls never even changed to I believe they called it Prussian blue. But at the same time, it was to get rid of the lice, and also the gas chamber that supposedly, not the gas chamber, the chamber where they used to supposedly burn these bodies. The actual chimney that they had to rebuild after the war is not even connected to the chambers. It's connected to the fucking ground. There's
The
no.
Nazis actually reported more than the Jews reported in deaths. They did find some Zyklon B. It was mainly used for lice treatment. I don't know if they abused it. That's
Yeah.
supposedly what they did.
Those lice, yeah.
But my
So-
problem with it was the furnaces that they had, the crematoriums that they had. Even with modern technology, the rate that they would have to cremate them doesn't line up.
Yeah, I remember reading this one post, and I did the studies, I did the calculations myself. So like, think about it. If you have 15 ovens and you have to bake 6 million cookies, and it takes about
They
6 to
didn't
8 hours to cook each
just
cookie,
burn them though.
how many years would that take?
They didn't only burn Jews.
I know, but this is supposed.
Yeah, but the
when it
numbers they
comes to the
reported that
Holocaust,
they
most of
did
the Jews were
don't
killed in
line
gas
up.
chambers and put in fucking chimneys. Yes, they were.
They shot them, they burned
Supposedly,
them, they
supposedly,
starved
quote
them,
unquote, quote
they
unquote.
stabbed them, they did a million different things.
Yes, they buried them. They did a lot of things, but they also reported numbers of cremations, and those numbers don't add up.
Yeah, they don't add up. But that's what the Jews rely on, is like supposedly like so many Jews were killed in gas chambers and like fucking burned alive or burned dead.
So I think both sides
Do you
were
not think even
over-reporting the
granting
amount of cremations. What they actually did with them may be different,
even
but I think the numbers that they reported are not legitimate.
even granting the 300,000, do you not think that's a lot?
No.
I think it's a
No?
lot.
I
You
think
think
it's a
killing
lot. I think it's a lot.
300,000 of a specific ethnic
No.
group isn't a lot of those people?
No, I don't. When it comes to the sense of history, when it comes to the sense of war, no, it's not a lot.
So when
Do
else
you not
have
know
that
anything
many
about
people of
look at the, let's go. Hey, whoa. Okay, so you want to talk about
when
that? Let's go to
can
the
you give me an
Bolshevik
example?
Russians. Let's go to the Bolshevik. Let's go to the Bolshevik Russians that killed almost 60 fucking million people.
Okay,
This
that's
is
a lot.
actually recorded.
That's
And
kind
this
of
was
like,
during the times of World War II.
hold on,
And
that's kind of
when
like
it comes to
saying
starvation, they were
16
in
that's kind of
camps, which was wrong, right? But when they were starting to starve, it was because of depleted food shipment supplies. Because at that time there were no Geneva Conventions saying you can't bomb civilian areas, and so roads and towns were bombed. Starting with Britain, really, bombing Germany relentlessly.
The
And
Holocaust.
I mean,
they
okay, just
lost supply
because
chains. They
I
couldn't
want to
feed
respond
their
to
own
this, you've been
population,
talking for
let
a bit.
alone the
Hold on.
fucking people in the
I thought
internment
the
camps.
Pretty please.
I think the
So,
Holocaust was
pretty
based,
please.
man. The
Pretty
Holocaust was
please. Pretty
fucking lit.
please.
Dude.
Um,
It was fucking lit. I
just
love the Holocaust. To be honest, it
okay.
was
So
the
now you're
greatest
not
body
arguing that it's
always
nothing. You're
told.
arguing that it was good. Was it a substantial
To
enough
be honest,
number to
the
be good?
Holocaust was a fake lie for world domination, dude. That's at the end of the day. They don't care about
Okay.
fucking lies.
So you
think
don't
they
think
really cared about those
you don't think
lives?
300,000 people dying is anything, even though you think 60 million people dying is nothing, but you
Hey,
need to
buddy,
justify that it
I'm talking
wasn't
in
the
the sense of the
highest
I'm talking in the
number.
sense of the deep state. I'm talking in the sense of the deep state.
Okay, but
I don't really give a fuck,
you
dude.
just
You're part of my
moved
grand
away. You
optional
guys just
plan. You're part of my
pivoted
plan.
away.
You are part of my great plan.
Okay,
Great,
cool. How am I part
good
of your
job, good
great
boy.
plan?
You guys
How
fell
am I
for the Holocaust.
How am I part of your plan? Well, I used your
World
number and said it
domination,
was still a
one world
big
government,
thing.
one world government,
That was what
one world
you
government. You
said.
guys are gonna worship it.
But that was what you said. So how am I part of your plan? Can you
Telling you,
explain
but this
that
is
to
what you
me?
believe in.
What? That was
I'm
your
kind
plan?
of
I
in
thought that was
between
the
you two.
Jewish plan.
I think the Holocaust was wrong, but I also think that the data is
Okay.
wrong, and I also think it's wrong
6 million was an estimate.
to classify someone as a Holocaust denier because they question data.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
you
no.
do realize within the grand circular radius of where the war was going on between Germany and when they were supposedly mass immigrating these Jews, supposedly rounding them up to send them to Palestine, there was no more than 2.5 million Jews within the surrounding area. So where the 6 million number come from? Did they just start excommunicating
Well, it was 6
Jews
million
out of fucking
people, not
Palestine already in
Jews,
like
wasn't it?
America and shit?
It was 6 million people, not
I think
Jews.
it was less than that.
And that was in the
very
camps,
Talking about
not
how many
in
were
the...
immigrated? Talking about how many were immigrated?
Yeah.
Do you think there were no
It
black
was less
people
than
in
6
camps? It
million.
wasn't all Jews. A lot of those people were
You
Jews,
think there was
but
no
not all of
black
them.
people in camps?
Yeah, there were black people. There were, like,
Oh,
Indians.
I thought you
There were
said you don't think
browns.
there were black people.
Like, there was a lot of different people in those
Oh
camps. It
yeah,
wasn't only
the
Jews.
Habar agreement was
million Jews.
53,000 to 60,000 German Jews. It was a very small amount.
Yeah, it's very small.
Oh, God. Alright.
I'm sorry, dude. I mean, you just have to go down. You got to read the book, read the International Jew. I mean, you can continue down the rabbit hole for yourself from there. I mean, that's just before World War One. I mean, not before World War One, but like before World War Two. And you can start from there. I mean, you just got to go down the rabbit hole for yourself. Do not rely on people like us to tell you this because it sounds outlandish hearing us say it. You just got to do it for yourself.
Okay, yeah, it
Yeah.
does sound outlandish when you say because in the past more people have been killed. 300,000 people dying is nothing. Or not significant.
It's really nothing in the grand scheme of war.
Yeah, but it's still a lot, and it's still bad, and also it
Okay,
is a
great.
lot in
Put
the
your
grand scheme of
humanitarian
war.
part of you to the side.
Where
Are you
did they
white?
die?
Jimmy?
It's
Are you white?
2000.
Jimmy, are you white? Jimmy, are you white?
I am white.
Okay, great. Because of that, because you are white, you have a great humanitarian part about you, where you
Wait,
care
but if I
about
was brown, I
people.
wouldn't?
Definitely
Put
not.
that
If
to
I
the
was
side
brown,
right
I
now. Just
wouldn't.
listen to the point.
No,
Listen to the
but
point.
that's
No more.
quintessential to your point. If I wasn't, would I not?
Yes. At least
Do you
you're
think I
right
wouldn't
with
have?
them, yes. Yeah.
What evidence do you have of
Yes,
that
at least you're.
specifically?
So
Statistics,
to
not just
to
a
put it
random
in
book.
perspective, the average high school in the
No,
United
answer
States
that
is about
question. Hold on.
500
No.
students.
What evidence do you have
So
that
the
black
Havara
people have
agreement would
lower
have been about
empathy or
100.
He's providing you
morality?
evidence. He's providing you the same evidence I would right now. Go ahead and talk terrible.
Alright, go for
I'm
it.
just saying, like, if you look at the numbers,
Statistics,
it would be about
studies.
120 United States high school populations, because there's about 500 students in the average United States high school, and it was about 60,000 Jews that were transported in the Havara agreement to Palestine. So it's about 120 high schools.
Well, that's Jews who might be white. I'm talking about
No,
black
we're
versus
talking about
brown.
black.
Do you have
We're
any
talking
Those
evidence
are
that
wealthy.
black
Those are
people
wealthy
are
Jews who had
less?
property.
We were talking about
Then
black.
That's
what?
not true, actually, Jimmy.
That's what we were talking about. That's a fact.
We were talking about blacks, I thought.
Yeah, you said that because I was white, I had a higher ethical standard than black.
Yes, you do.
That is
What
indeed
evidence do you
true.
have of that? What statistical studies do you
Your
have of that?
genetics. I mean, if you were
Okay,
true
what
Caucasian,
specific genetics? Give me something to actually search up. Some statistics, some research, some literally anything.
okay, you can look it up for yourself. Look it up for your
Okay,
Caucasian
what do
skull
I look up?
compared to the Mongol. You can let me speak, or
Go. No, go. Go for it.
okay. So, if you are truly white and you truly are Caucasian, you can look up the Caucanese skull, the Caucasianese. I forget the way they pronounce it, but it's a Caucasianese skull. That's us. There's 4 different subspecies when it comes to humans. We're all humans. We all bleed red. We're all humans. Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
We're all humans. But there's the Caucasianese people. We have a prefrontal cortex that's enlarged. We are built for problem solving. This is why white people have built everything. Then you have the Mongoloid skull. Look it up for yourself. The Mongoloid skull. Those are the people that you see are from Asia and India and those kinds of areas. And sort of kind of from the Middle East, but not really.
You know that the Asian people have high-speed rail, right? Like Chinese people.
Yeah, I know.
They built
Yeah,
things
no,
because
I'm
it's
not
not a
saying that
genetic thing;
Chinese.
it's a
I have no
social
problem
thing.
with them. I'm
Yeah,
just
but you said
look
that
at the
they have
skull.
less
Look at the
brain
skull.
power.
Look at the skull.
The skull.
Look at the skull.
The skull shapes are the
Yes.
same, for the most part.
Now look at the
Yeah, I
Negroid
don't know
skull.
about all this
They literally
eugenics.
call it the Negroid skull. Look it up.
I
It
mean,
has a
skull
lack of a
shapes don't
prefrontal
justify any.
cortex.
I asked you about
It
empathy
has a lack of a
specifically, not skull
yes, they lack
shapes.
of ability to have a problem
Okay,
thinking
but how do
skills,
you
critical
know
thinking
what
skills.
statistical evidence do you have that the skull shape specifically is even correlated to their empathy levels, like you claimed before?
You can look that up for yourself, dude. I've already
Okay,
done the
no,
research.
give
But
me the search terms.
I'm not a fucking neurosurgeon.
Then
dude.
why'd you
I'm not
make
gonna
the
look it up right now. It's
claim?
1:44 in the morning.
When you make basic claims, you need basic evidence.
Get you the information for you to look it up for yourself. Think for yourself.
Okay, you
Look this
told
up
me
for
skull
yourself. Don't
shapes. You
rely
didn't tell
on
me about
me.
empathy, though. The claim you
So
made
you're
was
telling-
about
so you're telling-
empathy.
So you're telling me if I was this magic guy that automatically provided you an answer, you would just believed it, or would you ask
I
me
would
for
have
another
looked into
source?
it. I would have looked into it,
Why didn't you
and then we
look
would have
I'm
moved
already
on with the
providing you with.
conversation.
Look into these things. Look into these things. That's what we've been doing
You're
since you've been
assuming I
in here,
won't, but
talking
you
about
didn't justify
Jews
the
and shit,
empathy thing
dude.
specifically.
Oh
You
my
made a claim, I
goodness.
asked you for evidence, you pivoted
UK
away,
people and
I asked you
Australian
for
people, you
evidence
guys have this
again.
issue with just listening.
Australians?
This is why you guys are getting
What evidence do you
overrun
have
with
of
Muslims.
that? I need evidence to
Jeez.
believe things. You don't. What
I don't
evidence do
know.
you have that
Anybody else
Australians
can
have an
carry
issue
on.
with
I don't really
listening?
care to talk to the Australian UK guy.
Alright.
If you two are
Oh no,
trying
I
to
pushed
do
you for
this,
I don't
slight
know about that.
specifics. Oh no, scary. Anyway, I'll see you
No,
later. You
but
clearly have
I'll
no
just-
evidence
I'll
at
just-
all for any of your claims. I'll see you guys later. Fucking pussies. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Just says a thing that's racist and then calls me a Jew if I ask for any evidence at all. So good. Oh, I love it. I love dealing with these fucking retard pieces of shit. I love it so much. I have to live in the same world as them.
This is why you guys are getting
What evidence do you
overrun
have
with
of
Muslims.
that? That I need evidence to
Jeez.
believe things. You don't. What
I don't
evidence do
know.
you have that
Anybody else
Australians
can
have an
carry
issue
on.
with
I don't really
listening?
care to talk to the Australian.
Yeah, no, he that dipshit, like, he kept complaining about me asking for like basic evidence to verify things. It's like, don't believe these things. They will hear something that vaguely gestures at things that sound populist to their group, and then believe it with literally no evidence, and then no matter what you say, double down on it. And then every time you ask them for specifics, talk about how they're not the person to give you the evidence, but no one is, because the evidence isn't there, and then redirect you to some random YouTuber or book that is unbelievably biased. Like, for example, The International Jew, a totally non-biased title by a very prominent, trusted author that we should all read. Hey, why not? Why not read The International Jew? I might read its Wikipedia page, see what's up with it. Oh, wow, this thing was made in 1920. Fuck, Jesus. So pathetic. Anyway, let's find another debate. The pub.
When I got one when I was 18, I almost killed because I didn't know how to use one.
Almost killed
And
somebody?
so it's like I feel like
You
oh
take
fuck
like
you,
This
dude.
is
no, but you take a gun course. You take
Dem versus
like
Raps Live.
safety courses with guns.
No,
You
I
can
should
shoot
have,
like
but I did after that, obviously. But
yeah, but
you didn't have to. I feel like that's how it would end up.
no, I
You
don't.
can't give it back. They can't handle it.
I don't know, but we weren't talking about guns. But yeah, it would be nice if we would have had like
Yo, Cosmic Engineer,
possibility.
do I remember you from somewhere?
Yes, you were trolling me on my VC.
Trolling you? I don't troll people on
No.
this.
He's the real troll. He doesn't believe anything he says. He's just a contrarian.
Oh.
Look up
Are you the
law of
guy I
mo-
had the trans
look
debate with
up
that
the-
one time?
Look up the law of acceleration.
Are you the guy I had the trans
Just
debate
Google it.
with, or the guy that like muted me when
No.
Did you mute me when
Google
I
the
asked
law
to let
of
the other guy?
acceleration.
Me?
Yeah,
Or-
look up the law of acceleration.
Okay.
Just Google it.
Okay.
Which law pops out?
Do
you see which law
An
pops out?
object's acceleration depends directly on the net force acting upon it and inversely on its mass.
Which number law is it? 1, 2,
F
or 3?
equals ma.
Which is?
Oh, I'm not sure which. It's not coming up with that. Sorry.
First, second, or third law of motion? Come on, people. What is F
First
equals
law of motion,
MA?
second. It's the second, apparently.
It's the second. So law of acceleration is the second. Well, you were in my VC proclaiming that NASA is right about claiming that the law of acceleration is the third law of motion. Then I banned you from my VC because you were clearly trolling.
Wait, sorry, I've never talked to anyone about NASA on this server.
You have.
You're probably thinking of someone who probably has a similar profile pic or something to me. I've never talked about the law of acceleration with anyone.
No, it's about your name.
Jimmy?
And the characters in your name.
The omega signs?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I argued for this. I'll grant you right now that the law of acceleration...
I'm 100% sure.
I'll grant you right now, if I did argue for that, which I don't think I did, the second law of acceleration is F equals ma, which is a fact that I didn't know before this, but okay, I'll grant that right now.
Well, actually, the text of the second law of motion actually refers to a formula being A equals F divided by M, of which A and M are not F, as F equals ma dictates. But the F, the external force that's impressed on the mass that you divide the force by. Yeah, so it's the mass that you divide the force by.
Net
That's
force
the mass
equals
that's
mass times
accelerating.
acceleration, that's what it says.
Look.
This makes sense.
Look,
oh wow, you were fully prepared for this and stuff.
This acceleration is this mass accelerating. This F, that stems from a mass acceleration of another object. So referring to these red letters, they refer to this object. These are two pool balls that hit each other.
That's fine. I guess I agree. I don't know. I assume you know more about this than me. I've never argued against any of this stuff or about any of this stuff. I didn't even know what it was before this.
I had other things on my whiteboard when we had the conversation, or had the discussion rather.
Okay. Are you sure that you don't remember my name from because it might have been the time where you were arguing about municipalities and what was it? Whether suburbs were considered part of the city. Was that who you were?
No, I swear we had this conversation about acceleration.
Okay. I'll give you that, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember this, but I'll do it. I'll give you that. Who needs enemies?
And then I see that, even when it's in Islam and Christianity, usury is banned, but then they don't ban it. That's a way to attack folks.
Steve, 95% of all people involved in the creation of the Bible are Jewish people.
Right, I do know that.
95, just sit down and think about that fact alone.
I do understand that. For sure.
Jesus, how can I get to heaven faster? Sell all your belongings. That's the advice of Jesus. That sounds very, very tricky to me, if you ask.
No, there's a lot of tricky shit going on.
Tell all your shit. And when you look at Judaism, it's like, yo, you cannot steal from a.
The pub.
Straight up iron.
Dude, Jimmy, you know what the blood smells like, right?
The
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Jim.
The blood.
Yeah.
The blood.
Yeah, it smells. Yeah, blood. It smells.
I
smells like fucking
assume.
dirt.
You ever had a
man.
girl fart on your dick?
Why you asking?
Yeah, I don't know. No, but Beast Belly, yeah, I don't goon, bro. I don't do that at all.
Yeah.
I used to all the time, but no, I don't.
Sure you don't.
But I am getting paid for it.
Alright, that was weird. And boring. Do you go heaven? I've already been in here. That's a lot of characters. Age restricted. Okay. Politics and religion might have something I want all of a sudden. You know, at some point with that that debate style of pop quizzing Nazis because they literally never have looked at a single study on these issues in their fucking lives. Eventually they're probably going to come up with a shit study and I just need to like, yeah, I'll need to read it and then they'll like double down and whatever else. It'll be interesting when they actually do eventually come up with like an eighth of a statistic, you know? Hello, Siren Hotel. Have an issue with listen. Alright, I'll go back into the first chat I was in, see what's up.
Your question is, what are their military objectives? So in regard to Operation Swords of Iron, I take it that their
Ooh, a
objectives are
debate.
pretty few but pretty big. The main one
Operation
is
Swords
to
of Iron.
eliminate Hamas, essentially, just like exterminate them and neutralize them as a
impossible.
terrorist threat. The second one, well, thanks for your opinion.
Well, you're
Anyways, the
obviously just
second military
morally
goal.
wrong. It's for actually a supporting fact. You Israel. can't
Second-
eliminate Hamas without killing
I think
all,
that's a
all
pretty
Gazans.
obvious thing, is that
Okay,
you're
so
morally wrong.
I just want to
Not
mention
all
that you
Gazans.
saying that is not making you look any better, because that's all the more reason to want such a goal to be accomplished, for them to like do the impossible and make the world a
Does
place
that
by ridding
mean
it of
that
these
you
retards.
want to
But
get rid
anyways,
of all
the other
Palestinians?
military goal.
That
The
sounds
other
like you said you wanted to
military
get rid
goal
of all
aims at something
Palestinians.
like.
That
Okay,
sounds
can
like
you
you
guys
said
stop
you
one
wanted
at
to
a
get rid
time?
of all
Like,
of
this is
them.
annoying as fuck.
I mean, you know,
Okay,
to
I
be
don't know
fair,
who
if
said
we got
that,
rid of all
but you're not
Muslims, that
tracking.
wouldn't be a bad thing either.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
what wouldn't be a bad thing
To
again?
be fair. To be fair.
Like, just get rid of like all the Muslims. Like, you know, wipe out the whole Middle East while you're at it.
Someone get rid of this dude, bro. Like, what are you saying?
Honestly, I don't
Why do we
Not
like
all
looks
Muslims?
like a
people
bit
in
of
the
a
Middle
bug.
East are Muslim,
be a
but
loss.
anyways,
I think it'd be a
so
loss,
yeah,
but
do you understand what that military goal
I get
is
what you're
and why
saying.
it would be good for it to be accomplished?
Angie, can we reset this VC?
Yeah, what does this have to do with LGBTQ debates?
Yeah, literally. Like at this point, it's
I-
just it's going too far. Y'all
Okay,
can
just
leave.
as a reminder, I
wanna
said at the very
discuss
beginning of
that?
this that this is off topic, but I will
Okay, well-
entertain it. So
Topic ended, I guess.
Yeah.
If I prove that trans women are women, well, they aren't. So that's not gonna happen.
I didn't make that stupid ass
Well,
fucking.
you
I
guys
don't know
know
if you said
that
that, but that was
whenever-
not me, so I'm not gonna fucking support that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
Okay,
$100.
y'all
I'd
move to a
argue for
different
something I
channel.
don't believe
Move,
in.
move to a different channel.
Yeah, let's talk about why people abuse animals.
Who's the person getting caressed in there by
Where's
their
animals?
partner?
Do
and,
you
Wait,
like
what,
people
wait,
who use
what are you
animals?
vegan now?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, I thought everyone here was vegan. What are you guys talking about?
Vegan.
No, I like
Wait.
steak.
yeah, no,
I
I like
like
I like
steak.
eating meat, dude.
I like
But
Steak,
wait,
dude.
I like eating. I like
I like
eating
them
meat
when they're
too, but
roast
I'm
beef
still
brown
vegan. So.
or
Bro,
fucking
shut the
yellow.
fuck up.
The question is,
Shut the
do you
fuck
like
up.
meat?
What are you,
Do you
five?
like
Are you 5?
Oh,
Dude,
he likes eating dick.
Who's this? Who's
Yeah.
this goofy ass podcaster
bro.
retard?
John,
Yo,
you're
podcast.
Bro
that
likes
is the gayest
Israel,
thing you could have said.
and
That
he
is so
likes.
funny.
Hey, how about you roll
And he's
over?
gay.
Stop dropping roll, retard.
Bro, I don't know what's your problem, guys. Yeah.
Oh, I was muted that whole time.
Marvia.
What's
You
up,
like
man?
you like to eat meat,
Alright,
but you're
I got a question.
vegan.
I got a question for the room.
I like eating
Alright.
Yes,
steak.
yes.
chicken,
Question. Question time.
Oh, I love pork, by the way. Let
Hey,
me just
question
say, I
time.
love
you
pork.
understand that
Zizla.
liking-
Let's let Liz.
Alright.
Let's let
Thank you.
Zizla talk.
Yes.
Every-
Here's my question. Who believes investors are going to get their money back when it comes to AI investments?
No, they
Looks
aren't.
like
No, they won't.
As soon as they figure that out, the AI bubble is gonna
Bro,
pop.
they are going broke.
Okay, wait. So
Of course
So
they're
you
going broke.
understand
That's why
that-
they're coming for
Invested
their
in
fucking
and what
pensions and
companies
rewriting the
they
rules when it comes to getting on the NASDAQ.
Holy shit.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
fucking
I don't know
bullshit.
It
why
also
any of you are
depends on
acting
which
like you can predict the
investors.
stock market.
Dude,
but-
all the CEOs are gonna figure out that their AI bubble is
Bruh,
about to
the
pop
monkey
because,
fat.
dude, they're
No, they've already have. That's why they're trying to
I
open
feel
up
like you
these
don't have to
companies and go
understand the
public,
stock
and
market.
they're trying to
You
sidestep the
guys
whole
just like
fucking
do a
bullshit
FaceTime
they
call instead or
have
something.
to normally do, because they normally have to be on the market for a year to prove that they're a profitable, actual functioning fucking business, and they're trying to rewrite all the rules so they can skip all that bullshit to take everyone's fucking pensions. It's a joke. I think
Exactly.
S&P 500 is the only one so far in the American system that said like fuck you to Elon. Everyone else is like bending over for it. Like it's a
Oh,
joke.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking
Bending
joke.
over and
They're
taking
not
it
doing
right in the
that
ass,
because
you
it's a
know.
good idea, right?
Dude, AI
They're doing
is
that
going
because it's a fucking
OpenAI
joke.
is
This guy's
gonna
like
go bankrupt in
this
like a year,
guy's
right?
like Cypher if he
Bro,
was
can you
less
kick?
over.
Can you start kicking?
True.
Can you just start kicking?
Who?
I'm
No.
playing Fortnite right now, so I can't do that.
Oh, y'all got to go.
I'm gonna make you a mod after this. You can just start.
I feel like
I
I've
don't
been
even know
nice.
I don't even know how
I've
to
been
ban
nice.
people.
No, you're
What
fine.
about
You're
I know how to
fine.
mute people.
You're
Thank you.
fine. I just like
I'm
I'm
here to
not
pro-
trying
Have I
I'm
been
here to
nice?
protect my trans queens. All right.
All right.
Who wants to
Does
debate me on the
anyone-
debate pool? And if
Me
I win, does that
too.
mean that I owe $100?
I want to debate the
Uh,
trans.
It's
You want to debate
Why
trans?
no.
I'll debate you. Okay.
Wait, what do you want to
Alright.
debate?
I don't want
Trans people
anybody.
are women. Yes. It's pretty simple.
Trans
Yes,
people
I agree.
or
Trans
trans
people.
women? All no,
I
all
think-
I
trans
agree that
people are
trans
women.
people are women, including trans
They're
men.
betas,
Wait.
which is the equivalent of woman.
There should be a third bathroom, a trans bathroom for specifically only trans.
No, that's retarded.
Fucking
Because it's
shit.
gendered,
Because
right?
it
It's
doesn't
not
apply to
sex-based
that much of the
bathrooms.
population
Nah,
for that
the
to
boy
be a
trans
relevant
people
There
and
should
the girl
only
trans
be
people have
one
to share a
bathroom.
section.
There should be
That's just
only
so
one
Wait,
bathroom.
are you scared of being beaten up by a trans man? Is that
No,
what you're worried about?
I just don't want them near me.
Why?
That's
kind of
retarded.
cringe.
This is very productive VC. I'm really enjoying the
It
deep
is- it is
intellectual
You don't like
conversation
pussy,
right
is
now.
that it? You
near
don't
them
like
in the
pussy?
bathroom.
very
That's
cringe
okay. You
for
don't
that.
have to like
What are you doing?
pussy.
Baby, if you don't make me a mod,
If you
right
like, if you
now-
like dick more, that's all good.
Alright.
Okay, I
But
think
you'll be
Shitty
forced to
shit,
be
shitty
around
shit,
chicks with
shitty
dicks
shit.
if
I
your
got a
laws
question
get
for you.
pushed through, mate.
I got a trans related question for you, shitty shit.
Gaming isn't gonna do anything to me. All right, saying
I'm
that I don't like
just
Alright, you're
stating the
engaging with me,
facts.
right?
Sorry, man.
You're engaging with me, my man. All right. So,
guys.
Asian
Oh, wait, I
women,
have to make
are they
my
the
own
same as
join the
Western
voice
women?
chat, Alea.
Oh, I don't like
What?
Asians.
What about Muslim women? Are they the
That doesn't
same?
answer the
Oh, I hate them
question.
even more. No,
No, because that's not what I'm asking you. Are they the same?
Same
No, they don't
gender.
like pork. They're different.
Oh, are you saying that they're completely different across country?
Like in what way?
Like Japanese
Gender.
women behave very differently than say white women.
Well,
Sure, yeah.
so in my opinion, Japanese women are white.
Okay,
Well,
so
their skin
Japanese
is
women
certainly
are
white.
white. Do they behave differently than American women?
Yeah, they got like different cultures and
I
stuff.
reckon this is a gotcha.
Oh, they got
question.
different cultures. So would you say that like there's a social element in the way that women in Japan present themselves?
Well, I've never been there, but I would assume it's somewhat different.
Oh, you've got no
Yes.
idea. You've never left the country, so you have no idea about anything outside your country.
I went to Puerto
Oh,
Rico.
he's got you. Oh no.
So you went to Puerto Rico. Were the women there exactly the same as women in America?
No. What about
Oh,
it?
what do you think that is?
Because they grew up in a different place. It's like a hotter climate down there. So
So there is a social element in the way that gender presents.
Wait, but that wouldn't be gender, would it?
Yeah,
that would
that's
be
just like-
that would be
'cause the men
countries and
down there are
ethnicities.
Oh, he's
that's
going
because
the
it's about your
social
expression.
construct route.
It is about
This
your
is-
expression. There is a social element to it.
No,
Because
but this
gender and
is
sex are different, right?
this is race and culture.
Because like if I was to pull apart
This
a
isn't
Japanese
gender.
woman, I'd see that she's got
Whoa,
two
whoa, whoa, hold on.
X chromosomes.
Where
but
did you
I
get
get
this-
an American woman, and they've got
Where
two
did-
X chromosomes, but they behave differently. What do you think that
Where-
is?
Where
That's
did you
this
get the
isn't
whole gender and sex is different thing? Where'd you pick that
because
up?
they're hold on,
Can
I
you
can
answer questions?
Well, no, because you kind of just went ahead there and
No,
said
but
that.
do you
I
understand that you intrinsically understand this argument? You're just plain retarded.
wait, no,
No,
you're
no,
not
you-
arguing
you
for it
just-
well. Wait,
No,
wait,
'cause, like,
Ziz,
I
Ziz.
think you're trying to,
Ziz,
like, say
wait,
that, like,
Ziz.
gender and
Yes, babe.
Ziz, you're not explaining the argument properly.
yeah, you're just like
You're explaining it.
I want to lead him there. I want to lead him there. Okay.
No, but you're
So,
talking about
if
race
I was
and
to
ethnicity
put
and
a Japanese woman's DNA under a microscope or whatever and count the chromosomes, have they got two X chromosomes?
I failed biology,
yes,
but
they
I'm gonna
do.
say yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
they do.
okay. And I was take an American woman and put them under the microscope. They've got two X chromosomes.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Okay.
Yes.
But they still behave differently.
Well, yeah.
So
but
it's
that's
not
their
tied to their
fucking-
Okay, but that's
right?
that's
How they
ethnicity
behave.
and culture, not that's not gender.
Culture, not the same as gender.
Well, he's leading him there. He's
Wanna
leading
have-
him, bro.
Ethnicity has nothing to do
social
with
element to it,
gender.
which culture is social, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
but
not
gender-
gender.
gender-
That's
no,
culture.
Gender isn't social.
No, gender is expressed differently in different cultures because it's socially constructed.
You need to
Yeah,
talk
I'd
about the
actually wager it
gender
isn't.
presentation among
I'd
different
actually wager it
cultures, not
isn't
just the fact that they
expressed
act differently in general.
So, for example,
All
a Japanese
people would act
woman,
different.
probably a hell of a lot more meek, probably not as loud in a conversation as say
Okay.
a black woman in America. Would you say yeah?
Well, I would say that black women aren't American; they're African. So
Okay. What about a white woman?
no, I'd say they're.
Do they behave the same as Japanese women?
I'm gonna ruin this
pretentious
conversation
as
now
hell,
because
this
I
You
run
see,
the chat.
You're about to owe
Every
me
time,
$100, sir. All right?
hang on,
Sorry, Pen.
I'm
go.
gonna ruin this conversation, but because I run the chat now. Every time I hear this dickhead say some racist shit, I'm just gonna mute you, bro.
Hi everyone.
Why?
Shitty.
Can I ask some question?
That's all right. Let me shit on them organically. Okay.
No, you can't, bro.
Ask question,
Alright.
everybody.
No, this
I
guy is
am a
being.
defender of trans women.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
Oh,
Ziz.
you weren't racist.
Ziz.
He said- No. I would love to hear this.
Right.
He says he's not racist, but he says that black women in America are just African. They're not American, right?
But they're American
African
citizens. That's how it's
American?
racist. I know what you're
American came from,
typing.
You dumb fuck.
I know what you're typing. It's because you're saying that American citizens aren't American because of their race. That's why.
No, right? Don't let him pull you off into a different argument. Don't
You're
let
a
him pull you
dumbass.
But either way, that's irrelevant.
Okay.
Gender.
They're African American.
Then
you
be more
dumbass.
specific next time.
That's
Be
a
more
social
specific.
No, you're racist.
They're not. You said they're not
You're racist.
American. They're African. Either way, we're
Finish
not
your
talking about
fucking
that. We're
ass
talking
down,
about
you
gender.
fucking bitch.
Can I ask question? Can I
Go.
ask question?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Please,
Be more
please
specific
ask
next
question.
time,
Do with this
shitty.
conversation, brother.
I'm not
Hang on a
telling
second.
I'm against or okay when
Get off
trans
your fucking
women
high
doing some
horse.
crime.
Racist,
Okay,
man.
wait. Can I ask question? Sorry.
Yes,
If
you
trans
can, Arthur.
woman in the US, if trans woman doing crime and going jail, going to women's jail or men's jail?
Depends on.
So we
Depends
don't
on-
have a
when it
woman or
comes to
men.
their
I think that
presentation.
I think there's very
First of all, we
specifics
don't
you need
have
to
a
go in
women's
for that
or men's jail.
situation. Yes, we do.
I
You guys
don't
do.
know.
That's quintessential to the
men
conservative
jails.
You
argument.
live here? No, it's
I'm
I know
asking
you guys
question.
do. I've looked at your
Who the fuck?
politics.
in jails. Okay, never
All
mind.
right.
I'm just not even gonna try to
Dude,
talk with this
Alright,
European.
alright, okay. Shitty shit.
woman,
Okay, you're back.
go
Alright,
I'm back.
so
You guys
you
didn't like my
agree.
question?
jail.
It was a great question, Arthur. Thank you very much. Your contribution has been noted. Now, Sheddy Shed.
Men and,
right?
men and women do not go to the same
I-
Do
jail.
you accept that
I-
women behave differently in different cultures?
Relative to
I
men.
accept that humans behave differently.
No,
in
no, no.
different
Relative to
cultures.
men. No, no, no.
because
Relative to
humans
men.
are in a social environment, and depending on the social environment,
Jesus Christ, you don't understand your own argument well
the
enough.
way that they present themselves.
Ziz,
correct?
you don't understand your own argument well enough. This is
Bro,
relative
stop
to
interrupting
gender.
this guy, bro. Let them have the conversation.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I actually agree with Jimmy on this one because gender isn't social.
Stop fucking interrupting. Let them
It doesn't
talk.
make any
Go on.
No. Okay, but you've just agreed that
physical thing
Japanese
being
women
social.
are more meek.
Jesus Christ, he's
and
not
as
even
bad as
arguing for the
black women in
thing.
America, right? Or white
Oh my
women
God,
in America.
Jesus Christ, this is
That are a bit
Okay,
uppity.
sure.
this is
Sure,
fucking
we'll
insufferable,
say,
dude.
We'll say this.
Yeah,
Fucking-
okay.
Oh,
So
I'm
what do you
unmuted.
think causes that, Shitty?
Because so in Japanese culture, people have to be more structured.
I'll,
and more.
I'm getting a drink.
Women
Yeah?
have
I can
to
hear
put
still.
down.
But
Unlike
I thought it was all
America.
about their chromosomes. Why is that affected?
Huh? Has nothing to do with chromosomes.
Culture.
Oh, exactly. It doesn't have any. Okay, so the way that
Because
Japanese women
chromosomes have nothing to do with social.
behave and present themselves has fuck all to do with their chromosomes. Is that what you're saying? I agree with you.
Exactly.
Congratulations, you're pro-trans. Because the
No!
argument is about presentation when it comes to gender.
Oh
It's
my
about your
God,
performance. It's
dude.
about the way that you interact with the world around you and the culture that you live in and how you present
Relative to
yourself. Which is going to
gender.
be different in every single culture, and it's
This
not
guy's
nothing
so
to do with
fucking
fucking
dumb. Oh my
chromosomes, which is
God.
why sex and gender are different. Cunt.
So you're saying
You're not demonstrating this well. Okay.
Because here's the thing: is that trans women still have the male chromosome, which makes it
Yeah, but they behave like women, right?
You said before chromosomes
No.
don't matter. Do
They
chromosomes
really
matter now?
don't, though. That's the other
Hey,
thing.
wait. Well, you're back to the chromosomes, but you also agreed with me
He's
that the
just
chromosome
completely
doesn't matter in
ignoring.
their behavior. Like 10 seconds ago. Are
Actually,
you?
This guy
are
is
you
not.
saying that you were lying before? Or are you saying you're lying now?
No, because I say the chromosome does affect the behavior too. Because women affect
Not
women
directly.
talk
It doesn't
differently and act
directly.
differently than males do. And I've noticed that trans women act a lot more like men than women.
Of course they do.
Like,
Well, that's your observation,
Because-
and you're a
because they
retard, so
are-
I don't
because they
really
are
care
that.
about your perception of reality, right?
Ad
We're
hominem.
talking
We
about
literally
whether
already
X-
have
I'm
whether
gonna
X,
ask
X,
a
X,
straightforward
Y is
question.
affecting their
Okay?
behavior.
talk to still
Hang on,
has
I'm
that.
just gonna ask this guy a
still
straightforward
talks
question. Shitty,
still acts
Shitty,
like
hang
a
on.
man, still looks like a man.
Shitty, let me ask you a question. dude.
Zizla,
Do you
you know
think?
you muted, right?
1 second, bro. I need to just. All right, real quick, Shitty. Do you think that you could potentially speak to a trans woman and not know that they're not a biological woman? Do you think there's a potential?
Look at
Yeah.
one. There's a way. If there's by looking at one.
Can you
there's
Not
answer a
answering the
straightforward
question.
question? I'm
Not
asking you.
answering
Can
the
you have a
question.
question?
Talking to
Answer
one,
the
though-
question.
Yeah, I know. I heard your question. Talking to one, it'd be hard to fool because they don't talk like women.
Okay, Shitty. I'm
Never
asking
met
you.
a-
It's a straightforward
Uh,
question. Okay,
what
I
about
just need a
voice
yes or no.
training?
Okay, and then give me your reasoning
I've been
after you
muted.
answer.
but-
Okay. Do you
Alright.
think you could be speaking to a trans woman and not identify that they are trans, or do you identify every single time?
No, I can identify every single time, brother.
You can identify every single time. Okay. Now, why do you think some other people can't identify? Because you've got this magic ability to be able to just tell every single time without looking in someone's pants, right?
I
So
can tell. I can tell because of the way they talk. They got that weird ass like smoker's voice. You know, they all sound
that's
sound like
that's just a stereotype. That's not even true. That's okay. So
all
why
of
do you
them.
think that a lot of other
But
people?
why does every single one, like every
It's not
single
every single one.
all.
That is just a nonsense stereotype. That's just like
Yo,
me saying,
guys.
"Oh, black
But it's-
people
but it is
speak like
every
this,"
single
or. But it's not though.
Guys,
Maybe in your experience,
don't
maybe
know.
in your specific experience. But can you
Okay.
acknowledge your experience isn't the worldview of
Bring-
everyone else?
Well, you
Bring
can't
His
say
five
any
trans
experience same
people
about
and
Japanese
bring
women.
Okay, do you think that it's
You
a
can't say that
potential
every
for a
single one
trans
is
woman to
Not
have a
just the
soft
mutant.
voice
This
that
is very
doesn't sound
boring.
like a smoker's voice? Is that a potential, or do they all, every single one you're saying unequivocally sounds the same?
Because every single
they're
one like
all
fucks up their voice box and tries to become female, and then they fuck it up.
This is clearly disingenuous. We all know that there exist extremely well-passing trans women, and we're just going in an
This
endless
guy is just
circle. Like, yes, everyone notices the trans girl who isn't passing because they're not fucking passing. You don't notice
Yeah,
the
there was
ones
this
that are
one trans,
passing
bro. I
because they're
couldn't even
passing.
tell. I didn't even know
This
he
guy's a
was
moron, bro. Shitty. You're just like you're choosing to not listen. You're like, bro, this is so bad. Like, what the fuck?
Keep
I
talking.
can't believe a man wearing an American
The
hat
thing
can be a
is,
fucking
the
retard.
trans
It's
people
taking his
train
whole
their
life.
voice.
What are you talking about? I'm not
Like
I'm not Republican either, by the way. Don't get that wrong either.
in a
Fucking
lot of
sound like one.
circumstances,
You may
you
as well
can
be.
tell if someone is
Same.
trans.
He's a
Hey,
god,
hey,
not a
hey,
republic.
Sound
That's
exactly the
fucking-
fucking same as them. Why are you parroting their talking points if you're not one of them?
No.
Talking points. I'm not either.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I don't have any political stance. I
Oh,
think it's-
you're a free spirit. You're above it all. I forgot.
Brother, you're literally wearing your
I'm an
politics.
anarchist.
What are you talking about?
I'm an anarchist. That's different, brother.
Wait, you're an
Yeah.
you're a left?
How are wait,
Wait,
you're
understand social
There was
cues and all.
something.
You're a
Wait,
lefty?
Let me get
Are
this
you a
straight.
lefty?
You are.
No,
No,
I'm
he's an
neither.
anarchist. He's not a lefty. He's an anarchist.
He's a-
So let me get
he's-
this
he-
straight.
He
You
wants
are.
what's it?
You
Fucking
are.
ANCAP?
Wait. It's easy. Let me.
Non-aggression
You
principle?
are an anarchist right now, wearing the world's largest and most powerful nation's flag all over your body as an anarchist.
Yeah, because I like where I live. I don't like who runs it.
Oh, this guy, bro.
I think that's fine.
Bro.
Yeah,
Come
yeah. What's wrong with
on.
that? Like,
Bro,
I
you
like
probably
America.
joking for a lot of trans people.
I
You
just
had
don't
no
like the
idea.
government.
You had no idea, bro. You're probably having a great time just jerking it off, and you had no idea. I'd put money on it. I'd put
I have
fucking
no
money
idea
on it.
what.
You make it
So
sound
no
like
one
The
most
person you're
Japanese women
jerking
are
off
white,
to is
bro.
trans.
100%. Natalie Mars, they're top of your fucking search engine, aren't they?
Who's top of the search
1000%.
engine?
Natalie Mars.
Who the fuck is Natalie Mars?
Google them.
Trans
Oh,
woman, I
actually, hold on. I
assume.
want to know what this is. What about it?
Natalie Mars. Google her.
Yep.
Is
No,
it a
yeah.
trans
Yeah.
person?
I don't know. You tell me. You can tell all of them, right?
Is it with a Z or an S?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
They're that popular in conservative circles. It doesn't matter.
Natalie Mars.
Yep.
There's like three different. There's a black woman. There's a white woman. There's a.
It's
old
not a
woman.
black woman. All right.
Hold on. I need to share my screen
Yeah,
because I
which
think
version?
I.
You gotta be
Well, the
think-
first image I got is
we got
trans.
this
so
one. We got this
like a
one.
trans
We got
applicant.
this one. Which one?
I don't think it's any of them.
You got turn off safe search.
I'm not signed in.
Well, then sign in.
I'm not. I don't have a Google account. I don't use Google.
You can
What?
turn off safe search without using a Google account. What
Are
are
they
you
a
talking
fucking
about?
porn star, dude?
Yeah, of course they are. They're the favorite little conservative black secret, bro.
Oh, ew! Is it this person?
God, yeah, that's trans.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like he can tell
I
on
can tell.
Natalie Mars, so there's that for
No,
you.
I can just.
Holy
because this
shit,
is
what
the
he's
most
saying is true. He can tell every time.
What,
It's
what
almost
is-
like he's
what are
specific.
they supposed to be?
You tell me. Are they M2F or F2M? You tell me.
That's
I mean, a
definitely
doctor
Which way did they
can
go,
tell
shitty
every
shit?
time.
I
Which
think it's
way
a
did they go?
guy. I think it's a guy.
Yeah.
Are
Is
you
that
one? Wait, wait,
F2M?
wait. Are you 100% sure about that?
You should be able to
No,
tell.
you're not, because
like
you can't
F2M.
100% tell.
No, I'm like 80% sure that this is a guy
80%, not
from-
100%. Does that mean that there's a 20%
just
gap where you
lying.
won't be
He's
able to tell? A 20% gap,
Okay, I can tell.
in your
It's
view.
a guy, 100%. There, are you happy?
100%? You just said 80%. Which one is it? Only when you're
I'm
pinned down on a
100%.
point will you admit that it's not 80%.
Brother, this is you guys are so easy to rage bait. It's actually like so funny, dude.
Okay, so now you're rage baiting.
Do you think where
Cool.
this is rage bait? Do you know what rage even sounds like?
That isn't
Okay.
rage. I could
This
have
dude
totally
just
said
sounded
that.
pretty fucking mad.
I was yelling. I was yelling to get my words through.
Okay, I got a question for you. Okay?
This is the ugliest woman
This
I've ever seen.
person
No,
here.
she fucking
are they trans?
isn't.
In the chat.
Yes, she
This
is.
person in the chat.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, he is. By the way.
This
Wait, are you
person in the chat,
retarded?
are they trans?
That's a dude. That's a dude right there, bro. That's not a woman.
Can you? That's not a dude. So that's a dude.
Actually,
The
no. I
person
know
in the
this
chat,
specific
right?
case. I know this specific case. That's actually sis.
I don't know who
She's sis.
Shush! We want to see the gaydar, alright? Okay, so the
No.
So the person in the chat, that's a man.
Oh fuck! I was doing a move. I was gonna say she's sis when I don't know what she is to trick him into.
And give me yes or no. Is they a male or a female? Tell me.
Can we
Male,
all be
female.
quiet? First of all, okay, the Australian dude or British or whatever, talking louder doesn't like have an
Okay.
effect on me.
Are they?
Okay, cool.
I should talk slower so that you can understand. Are they a male or a female? The person I just posted.
Amazing.
Okay, wait, what chat?
In the chat of this chat.
Hold on.
The side chat. Yeah.
Side
Let me
chat.
just share my entire screen to make it easier for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one?
Male or female?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. That's a guy.
That's a guy. All right. This person here, male or female?
He's got a whole thing. I love that you've got this data bank in your head, Matt. It's great. I love it. There's questioning
I'm gonna be
going on
honest,
here.
guys.
Okay,
Brian's
Alex is definitely
working.
a female.
Brian's working.
First one's a gay male.
Yeah,
You guys
so
can
this
see my
person-
screen. You can see that I'm clearly not cheating
Yeah.
right now. This looks like a guy to me.
So you'd say that's a guy, 100%.
Yeah.
So both of them guys?
No, Ella's
Both of
not a
them?
guy.
Ella's not.
Ah! Shut the fuck up.
I can see her boner in her pants. I have X-ray vision.
That's
Mhm.
wild.
Because that's how you can tell.
Look, okay. Obviously, I can't fucking tell all the time if it's a guy.
Oh, really?
What about this one? What about this one here?
We getting some on.
What about this one here? Can you tell
You
me
said
which
you
is the
could.
male and which is the female in this image?
No. Let's give this guy credit. He can be honest. Let's give this guy credit. He can be honest. He can't tell every time.
The right side is male. The left
This is the
side
dude.
is.
And this is the female right here.
Yeah, 100%. Ella.
Bro.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. What are you
Bro.
doing? What are you
Most of the
people
time
like
you can
assessing about this
tell,
fucking shit, man? Like, you can't even tell.
What are you talking about?
Bro, most of the
You
time
said you
can
could tell and you
Bobby
couldn't tell.
Starr is Bobby Starr's
said
a
you
fucking
could tell and you
female porn
couldn't.
actress, and you got that wrong. And then Ella is a fucking trans person. I think they're actually a femboy or some shit now. I'm not fucking sure anymore. And you got that one wrong. Like, you literally can't tell.
What are you talking about?
You had no idea. You had no idea. You're probably jerking into trans people all the time. You have no
Oh,
idea.
you just proved it right, dude. What are you talking about? Also, I don't.
I proved you right by saying that you thought the woman was a man and the man was a woman. In your worldview. You got it literally ass backwards.
Okay, dude, you are so fucking loud right now. Okay,
Mm.
look.
Just turn him down a little bit.
First of all, I don't even watch porn. Second of all, like the dude who
No,
said
no, it's about whether you can tell or not. And the answer is you can't. You had no idea.
Well, you just contradicted yourself. Like.
No,
you said-
the answer is not about whether you watch porn. It's about whether you can tell, and you demonstrated you can't.
Turn down your mic or something. Like.
Yeah, no, actually, you are very loud. Ziz, you are actually very loud.
You had no idea.
Even though that this is clearly a guy.
Is
It's
this
the
better?
same person that I just looked up. That was a guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, Bunny, are you there?
Bobby Starr, you checked out Bobby Starr, and you thought they were a man.
What?
Wait, Z's
Bobby
luck. Can I
Starr?
talk to you for a second?
Yes, babe.
I don't know why you're taking me so seriously. Like.
No, because you cunts always fucking do this. You just turn around and be absolute assholes to trans people, and then you can't even fucking tell
do
who's
this-
trans and who's not. You're just a
Brother, I can
cunt.
do-
Is what
I
you
can do
are.
whatever I want. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can
I
do
live-
whatever you want, but you know what? I'll judge you, and I judge you a cunt. Fuck you.
I don't
You're awful.
Wait, Ziz, can I talk to you for a
Fuck
second,
yeah.
please?
Yes, babe.
Yeah. Talk.
Come on down,
Okay,
Rusties.
so I just want to say something.
Mhm.
I was going for a walk the other day.
Oh, you ran across
By the other day, I
road.
mean last night.
Trans person
And
showed up.
the Holiday Inn had this, and it made
No,
me
let the
very
guy
uncomfortable. And I
finish.
think this should be illegal to be advertising like this. Oh, I can't send pictures. Can I just DM it to you?
You can DM me.
Okay. Just a trigger warning. It's pretty gay.
kid is
Oh,
gay.
yeah.
Hey,
And
Is
then
that Grand
Kitty,
Platinum?
just like
I want you to look back at that side chat. Tell me what's the gender of the guy I just posted.
Is that Grand Platinum?
Or the sex, I should say. What's the sex of the guy I just posted?
okay, did you see this?
That's pretty gay. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Some would
it's
say it's a
gay,
gay
and
guy.
then it gets even worse, dude. Look.
Yep.
It gets even worse, and I'm just like, I don't think children should be exposed to this. I think that someone needs to go to prison for this. Like,
Exactly. I support that 100%.
Show me. Show me.
so let me just show you
Just to
more.
let you
This
know,
is the
that is-
website for it, and
Matt,
let me know if you think it's okay for people to be advertising this type of stuff in front of children. Like, this is Orlando, Florida. This is fucking Orlando, Florida. I just want you to understand that. Like, this is a theme park area with children. And I'm worried for
What
the
do you
children.
think?
I think someone needs to take some accountability to this. Like, why are you advertising this to children?
What?
Matthew,
The image of, like,
what do you
probably
mean?
Grand Platinum.
What the?
No, this isn't a joke. I'm being dead serious. You might think I'm trolling you here. I'll send you the website. You can see it for yourself. This is getting advertised to fucking minors, and I'm like,
Bro,
this is not
just sounds,
okay.
no,
See it for
this just
yourself.
sounds like your Google ad search is like fucked up or suspicious.
No. Look, it's the premier Orlando
all I
event.
see.
It was literally
That's all
very
I see.
bad
What I
press.
see is Republican convention happens, grinder servers crash.
That is funny.
No, it
though.
makes me very
You gotta
uncomfortable.
stop hating on trans people, man. Like trans people are like fucking hilarious most of the time, okay? And I don't mean
Have you
You
met
have to
a
understand
trans
there's
person?
innocent people that booked this hotel, and we're not
trans people are
given
fucking cool, man. Like
advance
you
notice
gotta
of
stop
our
fucking being
children
an
are being
asshole.
exposed to gay day. Like,
Bro, there should
we,
not be a single thing that is advertised to children.
if my child became gay because I did that, I'd kill myself. Like, seriously, because
Oh
like
no, I
You
just
kill
put
This isn't how
yourself because
people.
your
This isn't how people
child
become
doesn't
gay.
like
Shut
the
up.
kinds of genitalia you like.
gay right out of him.
I think there's what
Is
is
that you
occurring
kill
today is
yourself
in the
because your
schooling
kid
system
doesn't
and
like the
even
kind of
outside of the
genitalia you
schooling system, there's
like?
brainwashing happening. They're
Okay.
What are you
brainwashing our
talking?
children.
You don't
Yeah, you
know
kill
anything
yourself
about
because your
psychology
child
to
doesn't
even
like the
begin to
exact kind of
discuss it.
genitalia you
Alright.
like. Wow,
Matthew,
that's
you're not gonna
that's
win.
some alpha male behavior right there. I gotta say.
He just wants to inspect every dick to make sure.
Yeah.
he knows
I
what type.
my
Alright.
my
Drop your
child is gay.
Alright.
He doesn't like pussy like I do.
Brother.
Hey,
Oh,
was the
no.
existence of like
He's gone. Got him.
Oi,
he's
Z,
questioning
Z.
everything right now. He's gonna
Ziz.
go like, "Holy fuck, this Ella Hollywood."
Ziz.
Ella doesn't even go as trans, I believe. As far as I know, they don't even have trans pronouns.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Yo,
Ziz.
How
Ziz,
did I do? Does that mean I owe
What-
you $100? What the fuck? Did I win
No,
the
but I just
Ziz,
want to
what
know
Australian
what
political
age
party
do you think it's
support?
okay to expose
Do
children
you
to this
support?
stuff
Actually,
and
that's a good
brainwash?
question. I'll say now,
Yeah.
Okay,
politically
I'll give you a real
homeless.
answer, right?
That's what I got. Politically homeless.
Like, do you think children
Hey,
should learn
me?
about this before they learn about sex?
Yes.
Uh,
Assuming you
they
engage with
should
them.
learn about.
Assuming you engage
Yeah,
with them on
no,
like a good
There's
level,
lots of
like
ways to fucking live. Why?
you
I
shouldn't.
don't
Why
know,
You
should
sex
shouldn't.
like gate it all
education is very
behind?
important.
You shouldn't like tell them before
Well,
they're ready or anything. But yeah, like it's probably a topic you could engage with before sexual education by a bit. Yeah, a few years.
Yeah, no,
No.
I'm just trying to understand, like, at what age is too early to
it's actually
brainwash our
probably
children?
I
very
mean,
important. to
brainwash. That's some
practice
loaded terms.
attraction before sex.
Matt Mew, all right? You're being retarded right now, okay? Gay
I'm-
people have existed for a long time.
Your kids might be gay.
time, all right? They've
That's the
always-
problem.
Your
It's not
kids
with
might
the
be
gay
gay, and then you
people.
kill
Always been
yourself because you don't
Matt-
like that.
Matt, with that name, I think you're gay, all right? I think you might be, okay? And I
Yo.
believe that you should
Oh,
live
no.
your truth.
Oh,
And
what's wrong
I
with
think it's
being
wrong
gay,
for someone like me to
mate?
make fun of you for it, okay?
What's wrong with being gay,
Yo,
mate? Oh,
Ziz,
come
I got a
on.
question, bro. What Australian
Yes.
political party do you support?
The Labour Party. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go.
Alright.
Why
Why
you
is that?
support
Why do we
Labour?
support
Fuck my
Labour?
nation. And when I say liberals, I mean conservatives in Australia.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's weird.
Okay, why
like
why do
that.
we support the Labour Party? Let's hear it.
Because they just fucking fixed the housing market. What do you mean, bro?
Just did?
Okay, okay.
They haven't done
They
their
just
stuff
did
yet.
one 3 weeks ago. They just decided to
What
fix
policy?
it. The
Actually,
first
what
country in the
policy?
Western
What
world that
policy?
figured it out.
What policy?
They
I'm
figured
interested.
out that it turns out the problem was it was too good a fucking investment. So they had to make it a way shittier investment. So investors would fuck off out of the market and go somewhere else.
Hell yeah.
So they massively increased capital gains tax and they got rid of a whole
Okay,
bunch of
what
little
did they
tax
do to-
loopholes,
what
such as
policy?
negative gearing that made it a good investment.
Also,
and
how
so
do you
now
know
it's a
so
shit
soon that they
investment.
fixed it?
And even better than that,
Okay,
they
you're
get
just
keep
gonna talk
some
past
perks,
us all, aren't
but
you?
only
Jimmy,
if
just
they're
let the
building
guy
new shit.
finish. Let the guy finish. But Ziz, it sounds like you finished, and I gotta say, man, I agree with you. Labour Party's up.
Okay,
but here's the
how
thing,
do you
though. Like,
know
okay,
that-
Labour Greens, right? Why?
Jesus Christ,
Why do
okay.
you support Labour over the Greens, right? So you're left wing.
The Labour,
Why do you?
okay, I'll tell you why. I can tell you why.
Yeah.
Because the Greens generally posture but don't fucking do shit. So let me give you an example. There was a thing called the ETS, that was the emissions trading scheme. That was a policy that was, I think, in like 2008 or something. And it was basically an emissions trading scheme to try and tackle climate change and fucking whatever. But the problem is that the Greens went, nah, not good enough. It doesn't fix everything at once.
Okay, friendly Geordies.
Not good enough. We're not passing it. And they fucking blocked it, which then meant that Australia went through another 15 years of bullshit climate policy as a result. Because the deal was on the table that was going to make shit way fucking better. And because they could do a little soapbox about how they're better, they decided to block something that was good. And they've done that multiple fucking times in this country. They did it recently where they were trying to block houses being built because it wasn't enough houses being built.
So
And it's just like,
I'll push
so
back
that
on this
meant that
point.
they had to
Onto
go
what
off
you're
and get
saying.
other political partners
I'll
to get the
push
laws
back
and
on
stuff
this
passed,
point.
which will weaken down the actual end
Oh,
result
Jesus
of the
Christ,
legislation.
dude, stop. I'll ask you this question.
All
Do
right.
you think that Labour should have worked with the Greens to do something they would both agree on that would have been better for the Australian people and better for the
No,
environment?
fuck the Greens at this point.
Okay,
Fuck
so
the
then you
Greens,
don't
because
actually
they
care about
keep doing
political
this.
results. You just want to virtue signal against
No,
the
I
Greens.
do care about political things.
Then
I
why
actually
wouldn't
care
you
about
have them
political
work with each
effectiveness.
other?
Because I know, because, hey, just so you know, Julia Gillard's prime ministership, the greatest, most productive prime ministership in history, had the Greens as a hung parliament. But,
So you
there
do
were
think we should work with
huge
the Greens?
compromises that were made. There were huge compromises that were made, and
So
there
you
were
don't think we
huge
should
amounts of
compromise anymore,
legislation
though?
that the Greens stuck in on ideological grounds and wouldn't cede anything, which meant that in order to get things moving, they had to do deals with other parties that got shitter fucking deals, right? They let good be the enemy of perfect. Okay, and that's fucked up. It means that we're trying to advance and make the country better, and it would have been awesome if we had all of our tax policies surrounding, say, climate change in place for 15 years rather than in fucking limbo for 15 years, which is what happened.
I agree with
They
you there.
continually do this.
But
They
why
did it
shouldn't
recently with the
Labour
housing
work with the
shit.
Greens when they need to push through policies?
Because they fucking backstab them every fucking time at the
Okay,
last
that's
minute.
fine. That's politics.
That's not fucking
That's
fine. That means that
politics.
Australia gets shitter fucking legislation, and their job is to pass
No,
legislation.
more extreme
I don't
legislation.
give a fuck who passes it as long as it's good.
Okay, then, so you
Right?
think
And
we
they
should
keep
work with the
undermining
Greens?
good
You think
policy
Labour should
because it's
work with
not
the
good
Greens then?
enough.
You think Labour should work with the
No,
Greens then?
because their idea of good is fucking retarded.
If they're the only people to,
All
if
right,
they're the
I'm gonna
only people to
ask
do
you a
this,
question
oh,
now.
they
Let's
muted
take
me.
I get what you're
I
saying.
fucking blew that guy
Let's
the
take
fuck
housing.
out.
That's a big thing that's
All right.
happening. Okay.
Yeah,
We've
let's hear it.
fixed this shit by taking investors out of the market, which means that we fix the infinite demand problem. So as a result, auction rates in Sydney fell to below 50%. 50%
Yeah.
of homes that are going on the market
Look,
can't
I'm
even
gonna
fucking
match this
sell
guy's
right now, so they've got
energy,
to
like
drop
it or
the
not.
prices. So prices are already coming down. Okay, the Greens said that's not fucking good enough because they wanted to make it so that there was no such thing as grandfathering of any of these plans. So therefore, they would crash the entire fucking housing market immediately and pretend that that's better for the country, and that's retarded. That's not how
Okay.
policy works. That's how
So-
like ideological purity testing works, but it's not how it works.
Okay, but you
in
just
terms of functioning
ideologically
as a
purely
government and
tested on whether you should work
you've
with the
gotta manage.
Greens.
You can't.
So I
Now we have to
completely
work
get
with
it.
one nation who will do
I
infinitely
completely get what you're
worse.
saying, right? And I think that the housing, the example of the housing issue, like with the legislation, was a very interesting one because, like, the country was at a very interesting position where there was obviously a lot more conservatives in the, House of Reps, and the idea of the Greens is to build more public housing. So they want to see more investment in public housing.
And
Do you
I'm
agree
all
with?
about it. I'm
Okay.
all about it.
Okay,
I
so
love
then
It
two
public
sounds
parties
like
have a
you're
fucking
you're a
similar
pragmatist, right?
goal.
You're looking for the most
Yeah,
practical solution,
yeah.
meet in the middle, try and
You're
get
running
But
the
something
you
done.
country,
think we
right?
shouldn't
Your
meet in the
job
middle
is
with the
not to be
Greens
the
because
most
you're
pure person on
fucking purity
fucking Twitter.
testing
Your
about
job is
that.
to pass legislation that improves the country, and you're not going to get everything that you ask for every single
Okay,
time.
so
It's a
then you need
series
to
of compromises.
compromise with the
They have
other
politics, but they
parties.
don't fucking compromise, or even worse than that, they pretend they are, and they're going along with it, and then at the last second, they fucking throw a stick into the spokes of the bike, and then go, oh, you know, that's just how it happens. And they fuck them at the last minute, right? That's awful fucking management when it comes to, you know, government policies and laws in the country. It's just shit management. It's great for Twitter. It's fucked for the country. So I would like the Greens more if they were a little bit more fucking honest sometimes and weren't trying and get idiots on board with the purity testing, which they're addicted to, it seems, because yeah, they've done it a lot. There are like four or
So,
five pieces of like
okay,
like amazingly
do you
important
think?
legislation in the last 20 years that
Hold
they've
on.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Do
No,
you
I
think
totally
that?
get it. Okay, go on, Jimmy.
Oh yeah. Do you think that parties who have similar goals, for example, housing, should be working together to find a compromise, like you said before, because that would be working with
Well,
the
why
Greens
is
in
the
that
compromise
case.
only got to come from one direction? That's the
It
issue.
doesn't come from one direction. Labour
It
has
does,
most
because when the
influence.
Greens don't get what they want, they fucking pull all support and use it as leverage.
Okay, so but the thing is, Labour has most of the
Like the
control.
ETS,
The
that
Greens,
fucked up our climate policy,
the
right?
Greens do
It
have a
fucked up
little
climate
bit of
policy in Australia.
influence. Okay, I'm not denying that, but the Greens have less influence than Labour, so Labour does have the influence. It just doesn't come down to exclusively Labour.
Not when it comes to passing laws. When it comes to passing laws, it's all about getting it done. It doesn't matter how
Yes.
you do it. It's about getting it done. You've got to get people across the aisle and stuff to do it if you don't have the numbers. And oftentimes, especially in places like Australia, you don't have the numbers to do. You can't rule from the pulpit in the same way the Republicans are right now. You have to do a series of compromises. But the Greens keep sabotaging deals at the last minute for political capital on Twitter, and it's fucked.
Yeah, that's bad.
So is this?
But do you think we should
I have a
just
question
listen to them?
for you.
That could be good.
It is
No, because the idea of how this is supposed to work is that you come to the table and you do all of these negotiations ahead of time, iron all this shit out, and then when it goes to the vote, you vote. But what happens is they come to the table, say all this fucking shit. 2 minutes before they're supposed to vote on it, they do a fucking press conference, kill the fucking thing, throw like policy into chaos for the next decade and a half, and then go, oh, you know, we tried to get the good thing. What do you want us to do? It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
This, from a political science perspective, this
Okay.
entire debate is a
Yeah, that sounds
pragmatist
fair.
versus idealist debate, right?
Like the
It's
Greens voted against the carbon tax, bro.
right? So it's like the
When was
idealist view
this?
is we build public housing now, we invest as much as we can in it. That's the green perspective. It's obviously morally it's right. But the Labour Party is obviously trying to find a middle ground and trying to also please its constituents and stuff. But you know, I think Zizla, you're not wrong. It's just all about perspective. I want to ask you though, what is your biggest criticism of the Labour Party? Your biggest criticism, like your biggest.
Look,
criticism.
Ooh, asking a Labour show
I
that
think-
question.
I think if you were to criticize them,
Tough,
what
right?
is a no? They function pretty well, man. Like superannuation is fucking awesome. The NDIS as it was envisioned was awesome. The fucking original NBN with fibre to everyone's houses was awesome. Like fixing the
Except
housing
the
market
Libs
with
ruined
fucking
that,
up
didn't
investor
they?
perks is awesome. You know, like what are some things that you don't like that they've done?
I would say I'm very critical of Labour's policy on asylum seekers and the fact that these asylum seekers have been left in limbo. Some of them waiting over 10 years for like to be processed, to be naturalized. If you look into it, how
I feel like
the government has treated these poor asylum seekers is absolutely terrible. I think that's my biggest criticism. of it.
Are we
I
talking
feel
about
like
the
it's
offshore
not.
stuff, or like what are we talking about exactly?
It's not.
We're talking about onshore mostly. We're talking about people that have been here for literally like a decade, right? And they still haven't been naturalized.
Yeah, but there are huge problems in the immigration system as a whole when it comes to that, and most of it was done through defunding by the coalition, right? Because the coalition like massively gutted the ability to actually process claims. Hence, claims blew out by fucking years. Hence the
Yeah,
limbo.
yeah.
But that was like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
coalition in power for a decade, and that's what happens when the fucking conservatives get to take the wheel. Is they fuck everything up because they're retarded.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like, because you got to understand, Labor's in like this really rock and a hard place when it comes to this sort of stuff of trying to do some sort of humanitarian reach across the art. You know, like Bob Hawke is the guy that let in the Vietnamese students or whatever stay in Australia. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's so many examples where the Australian Labor Party has done that kind of stuff that if you're a person that advocates for refugees, you'd look at that and go, fuck, that was really good. But there's also
Yeah.
times where they have to fend off fucking Pauline Hanson that's doing retarded racist shit backed up by every fucking media company in the country, and every retard fucking boomer on Facebook posted about this shit, about how this idiot that turns up literally 12% of the time to her fucking job is supposedly the future. Like,
yeah,
it's not a fair environment, and you can't die on that hill if it means everything else is going to go down the shitter, like it did when the coalition came to power with fucking Tony Abbott, like gutting the ABC and the SBS and like fucking up. Basically, they got rid of the carbon tax and fucking
This guy
everything,
does
right?
just keep talking.
And then you know the bullshit that happened with Scott Morrison and Malcolm Turnbull gutting the NBN, or fucking Scott Morrison with his 80 portfolios and like not commentating on like onshore on water matters of bullshit. Like the damage, sometimes you've got to meet the Australian public where they're at, and unfortunately the Australian public has a racism problem, and it's egged on by our media. I think the greatest criticism of Labor and I would say in America of the Liberal parties in general
Jesus,
is that
took a while to
they
get
need
there.
to fucking go after conservative institutions, because fuck them. Like, there were studies that were done on Fox News in the early 2000s, like 2001, that said that if you consumed Fox News, you were less informed than a person that consumed no news at all. And they let that go on for like decades.
Hold on.
And we
What
have
do
this-
I look
yeah.
up to find that? I want that.
Let me see if I can track it down. Like we're going back to when I was on Halo.
That's a
forums
pretty
in, like,
common
the
thing in America to
mid-2000s.
know. Yeah, that the
That sounds
Fox
like a
News
very
is
useful
actually
stat.
less
It's they are cancerous on the mind of your country, right? And that is a problem that liberal parties and stuff have really struggled to deal with, because they don't want to go after them because they see that as overstepping bounds by the government rather than maintaining some sort of civil fucking order.
It runs
And
into like
it lets the cunts run wild, and now 80 million Americans believe fucking the retarded orange cunt. Like,
Yeah, now
that is the
Australians are
biggest
believing the
problem that Liberal
retarded
parties
orange
have,
cunt.
and it's worldwide.
I mean, now Australians are believing the retarded orange cunt, but I think that the big thing
Some
is,
do. I'm
a lot of
doing my
them.
best to be
It's like
pro-gun, though,
20%
right?
now, right? Like it's a lot of people.
There's a few. Look, I think the
But
reality
either way,
is that
but
the numbers I think are
thing
fleeting.
is, so the
Because
thing
Angus
is,
Taylor and that
I
are
don't know about that. But the thing is, the Liberal Party's been moving in that direction too. Like the right wing has been moving more far right for a long time, and it's like their
They
rhetoric
should
is
have been pulled
basically
in
the
by
same.
fucking the FCC and
Their policies are literally the same. I watch liberals in Parliament speaking. They just sound like One Nation candidates. They're literally Pauline.
Yeah, they are.
That's it. It's the same. They're the same
thing is,
people.
you're right, and it's because there was a hollowing out of the Liberal Party under Tony Abbott and John Howard. John Howard is the cunt that like fucked the Liberal Party in Australia by bringing in retarded idiots like Tony Abbott and making him the women's health minister, right?
Oh yeah, that.
Literally. Like the guy that like women like, and they'll like this when they're in their kitchen like ironing their husband's like shirts for work, and it's like,
After
cunt,
talking
it's
for like
2013.
half an
Like,
hour,
what are
he
you
gives
talking
me
about?
30 seconds to
Like,
talk and no one else.
John
and
Howard
then
put those
keeps
fucking
talking for
retards in
another
the
5
party,
minutes.
and you can trace it back a little bit further than that. There was some dude, and I think he was a literal like full-on neo-Nazi that like fled to Australia, and he got involved in the Liberal Party, and then like had like 5 or 6 different proteges that like went off and became like mainstays. Like, do you remember Bronwyn Bishop, the helicopter lady? Where everyone in Australia like put out your wallets for Bronwyn. that cunt was like part of the same like cliquey fucking retarded nonsense that came through. But it was John Howard that brought all of them into the party. And so ever since then, and Howard's boat people, it's been like a race to the bottom of xenophobia and all that kind of stuff. And now Pauline is eating them for lunch because she's saying all the dumb shit, but even more retarded because
Exactly.
it's just popular.
But Ziz, I
But
completely agree with what you're saying. I think it's obviously Labour has to find that middle ground, especially with the media just absolutely bashing on them. Let me ask you though, personally, like, you know, do you personally believe that we should, like, as an Australian, you know, provide more humanitarian intake?
I think I haven't looked at the numbers in a while. I think we have fallen way behind of where we were in terms of our humanitarian uptake. I think we were quite good, and I think we're quite shit now.
Yeah.
After the decade, like the whole 2010s was basically the Conservatives in charge, right? And I think we fell off a cliff, and I think we started to reverse that trend towards the end of Julia Gillard's shit, where they were like trying to head off the retarded liberals by like giving a little bit. But I think it got worse. So I think it's fucked, but I'd have to look at the numbers. Like, what are we per capita versus everyone else? Because we have a lot of immigration as normal, and it's a very hard sell in Australia to even go, okay, what about like immigration, but they're like fucked up, poor broken people with mental illness.
You said earlier that
that's
you
a
don't.
harder sell.
You said earlier that you don't think Labor's done too much wrong. Do you think, first of all, their rhetoric around immigration, as well as the high number that we objectively do have, even as a leftist, I can admit that, is an issue that Labor's A, caused, and B, should fix, or is an issue that they have?
I think it's twofold. I think the immigration stuff is a consequence of
He was
political
talking.
machinery.
I figured I'd give him
right?
a
And
good
what
question.
I mean by that is that the way that you stave off recessions in Western countries is importing immigrants. Like literally. They import immigrants, it expands the tax base goes up, and they say, what do you know? We didn't go backwards. And you can kick that can further down the road. And places like Australia that's had high immigration for quite a long time, like percentage-wise per capita, we have more than anyone else. We're now seeing some of the problems that are from that, and we're getting huge upsticks in, say, like racism and stuff that's coming out of it. Because a huge proportion of like our immigrants who are, you know, supposed to be like doctors and tradies and stuff were fucking like Woolworths sweepers, you know, or like Woolworths floor polishers and cleaners and retarded shit like that. And it was because they were undermining the market of Australian wages by importing these people in. And that was an issue.
Do you think that the racism is partly Labor's fault?
No, I think the racism is
even though
there's
they
a liberal
caused the immigration
issue when it comes to. No, I think there's a liberal issue in when it comes to addressing immigration, and the liberal issue is that retarded conservatives are not confronted on it enough, right? There are so many times that you walk into a room and
I don't think you're answering my question, really.
Okay, what do you think I'm saying?
You're talking about the Liberals, but I'm asking if Labor is causing any issues involving racism through their rhetoric or anything like that.
I think it's more than just our political parties. It's a social problem. We've lost conflict in our society, and that is the problem, right? Because we're at a point now we've taken so much conflict out that you get retarded fucking people like Pauline Hanson, you know, acolytes going, oh, you know, fucking, you know, 20 years ago they're going about Asian people, now they're going on about Muslims or fucking Africans or whatever the new fad is.
They have
right?
just
And we
shifted
don't
a
go,
million times.
you're a retarded fucking racist, you are not welcome in my group. Fuck off. You're not in the club. Fuck off. Like, you don't get to stay in the knitting circle anymore. Like, this is unacceptable. This is un-Australian. We're an immigrant country. Fuck off. We don't have that conflict because everyone's too scared of conflicting with people because all of those people as well will go, oh, you know, we're just differences of opinion, you know, like, oh, you know, I'm just a small bean, you know, I've got my thoughts and you got your thoughts. And it's like, no, your thoughts are fucked. Fuck you. That's wrong. Right? That's the issue. It's not a politics thing. It's a It's
They,
a confrontational problem, and I think it's
they
endemic in the
try
Western world.
and normalize their like blatant racism. Like, oh no, it's just a difference in opinion. No, the fuck it isn't. No,
Yeah.
you people are racist. You people are trying to rape our country to death, and you expect us to treat
the
you
cool thing I
like
get to
you're
do-
normal? You expect us to treat you like a fucking regular, competent
the cool
party?
thing I get to
No. No,
The
absolutely
cool thing
not.
I get to do as an Australian is I get to pull rank on them, okay? Because my family's in the history books that founded the country. My great ancestor is the person that brought the first women in the first fleets to Australia. There was the voyage of the St. Juliana. So Australia as a white settlement colony and stuff doesn't exist without the journal that was written by my ancestor. So I'm just like, oh, you're a fucking blown. What are you here, 2 generations? Like, fuck off, you racist cunt. Like, you don't understand what it's like to be Australian. I get to do that. But there's very few people that get to do that.
Hey.
And I do. I pull them up on it in a meeting. I'm like, fuck you. Like, oh yeah, Zhedya Troop. That's a real name that I had as a fucking TAFE teacher one night. Zhedya Troop. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a strong Irish name. Like, he's going about Muslim people. I'm like, oh yeah, so what, your grandparents turned up to work on the snowy hydroelectric scheme? And he goes, oh yeah, how did you know that? And I said, because your name's fucking Zhedya Troop. Not that fucking hard. Like, what are you talking about being racist? You're a fucking
That's
immigrant.
great.
Like, shut the fuck up. Right?
I
I've
love
had those
that.
conversations, but it's because
keep doing that.
I've had the pedigree, right? So, but
Keep going, man.
But it's because I'm confrontational, and it makes me an asshole 99.9% of the time. Because whenever they say that kind of shit, they instantaneously they're just little meek little things, which is they're just saying horrid,
you're
disgusting
jumping on
fucking
them.
things. But you push them on, and they're just little beans.
You might-
It's not nice to pick on people.
You might be
Or
doing it very
inclusionary.
aggressively, to be fair. You could be doing it very aggressively, to be
Is he a
fair.
racist?
Those kinds of
I'm- yeah,
conversations
very
are to be
racist.
done in good faith, you know? I reckon.
Is
Those
he a
kinds of
racist?
conversations where you call people
Nah,
out.
he's not. He's
Yeah, no,
actually an
they're
ally.
fucked.
Ziz,
So, like, if you look at my
he's an
Twitter
ally.
account
He's
and
great.
Facebook account now, I'm unhinged. All
Which
right.
Ziz is unhinged, he's a lefty, and he's based.
True.
Yeah.
Based.
And an ally of all people of color, of all humans, it seems. So it's
Wait, are
great.
you being sarcastic?
And
I
the
can't
trans
tell.
I'm being serious. Yeah.
No, he's a lefty. He's a progressive, it seems.
I'm not a progressive.
You're pro-trans, you're
Okay, he's a
anti-racist,
trans.
you're
Okay,
anti-One
progressive.
Nation, you're
I
pro-labor, you're
was-
pro-social
I was-
Wait, you
programs,
guys
you're a
sound
progressive.
so
And then I saw all
sarcastic.
progressives making excuses for October 7th under the noble savage bullshit. And I'm like, no. That's ridiculous.
Oh, there we go. Then we find a
To be
difference
fair,
in our belief.
the word
Now,
Okay.
has been tainted
But let's-
by like
now
the
let's have
Harlem
that debate.
like the Hassans and all those other
I know enough about Israel's history to know that basically everyone that talks about it is a fucking retard. So it
All
makes
right.
it very, very difficult.
All right, let's have that debate then, Ziz. Do you think that October 7th wasn't justified?
No.
Obviously
Okay,
not.
why is that?
Obviously, October
October
7th killed
policy.
like fucking heaps of people. That's why it wasn't.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's
And
let's
raped
see
even
it.
more.
Look, Palestinian
all right.
Some of them
resistance.
got raped and killed sometimes. Who
Here's-
knows what order it was done in?
Okay, Ziz, let's break this down from a geopolitical perspective.
He's so much
okay?
more aggressive
Every
than me, and
single
I get
time there's a
muted
conflict that
way
happens on the
more.
other side of the fucking world, my first question is why, right? Why do people act in such ways that are so depraved, right? And
Bosh!
it's very much in human nature. We can identify every single time there is a cause, right?
It's in
And
ideology.
it's not necessarily about justifying it, but we can understand why, right? Now, can you agree that humans don't go and invade, kill people, pillage, and all these things for no reason?
They do if the other side is demonized to the point of being lesser humans.
Ah, there you go. So
That's
there's
like-
a reason. Okay, why are they demonized?
Well, because they have you seen the Mickey Mouse fucking shit? With the Palestinian Mickey Mouse? It's pretty wild, bro. That's some
I'm asking
unhinged
you,
fucking
why
teaching for their
is-
children, bro.
Why is the other side demonized? Why are they called oppressors? Why are they seen as the evil? We don't
Is the Muslim
allocate
world
some.
retarded? What do you want from me?
It's not.
So
it's
let
not-
me. Okay, what is
Yeah,
your
that's
understanding of the
way too
history of that
aggressive.
region? Like, if you were to go back
Okay.
to say 1900, and then from that point on, like, what's your shortest summation of that history?
So from my understanding of the history, right, and I'm gonna be completely honest. By no means am I a historian of Israel and Palestine, okay, but I do understand that from a modern history perspective, right, So I can understand. And by the way, the issue of rape and killing is not isolated in one area of the conflict, right? Both sides
Yeah,
are
the
raping
Russians are doing it too, right?
civilians, right?
Which are
Right?
also coincidentally being supported by a lot of fucking progressives.
I do notice
Right.
that you're also not giving any points of like history of the area
No,
when
no,
he
I
asks you
want
for
I
it.
want to see where he's I want to see where he's at. So I'm letting him go, and then I'll present my thing. I'm trying to be charitable.
Okay. So obviously,
Rather
ancient
charitable from
times,
you.
or what was like biblical times, the land is obviously mostly inhabited by Jewish folks, and then there's from my understanding, is there's also Arab folks as well on that land, right? And over time, what's happened was
In the
it was
$1900s?
yeah. So no, not then. Over time, so it was eventually established as a state of Palestine, and then after
Are
the
you talking
Second
about
World War,
year zero?
No, that's not true.
I'm saying so. Was there ever a British established state of Palestine?
No, because you're okay. You're thinking of it. You're thinking of it as like a country and rather a name for a region. In the different things.
So what's your understanding of the history then?
So my understanding of the history is that the area itself has gone through like fucking 7 or 8 different empires over the years, right? They've always been
Yeah.
essentially occupied by other empires. The
Sure.
Ottomans, the Turks and shit. The British were one of the last ones. And
Yeah.
but what happened when the British pulled out is they did Mandate Palestine, which is basically this area, we are not going to be the fucking government. You guys figure out what you're going to fucking do and present alternative forms of government for this region, and then we will recognize it. But the problem that you had is that the Palestinian identity didn't really exist as an independent ethnic identity back then, right? That took like another 50, 60 years until that.
Yeah, because
the
they're Arabs.
Palestinian identity itself emerged in contrast to the Jewish Israeli settlers, right? And also a whole heap of bullshit that gets spread a lot about that fucking region is that it was just given to the Israelis. That's not true, like at all. Most of the land that was bought by the Jewish people from, Turks and all that kind of stuff that actually own the land rights. They bought the land. It wasn't given to them. They bought it. And then not only that, there were huge embargoes over weapons and that kind of stuff to the people that went there and settled. And they had to do crazy shit like importing shit from fucking Poland through back channels and stuff in order to get weapons and stuff to defend themselves. So what happened is that the Jews ended up sort of moving in and setting up a home, and then they started fucking growing. And then in the wake of their growing and their success in that region is when the Palestinian identity emerged as a counterpoint to it. Whereas like, actually, we've been here the whole time. This is our shit. And they're like, well, actually, we bought the shit. It's our shit now. All right? And they didn't fucking like that because the way that the property rights and all that kind of stuff works in those two different cultures are completely fucking different. Right? Because even though most of them lived there, they didn't own the land. It was owned by fucking like Turkish people. Right? So there's like cultural fucking things at play here. There's like an occupier and a successful thing versus like some downtrodden people that were like the outcasts that formed their own identity. It's very fucking complicated, right? And then that led into, because there's a...
Yeah, whatever. Okay, this is boring. I was trying to get unmuted in the chat, but like they ask this guy, this Z guy, a question, and then let him ramble for like literally like 5 minutes. And then if anyone interrupts him, this pen guy mutes him because for some reason this pen guy thinks that that guy that just kept talking past everyone was like ultra intelligent or something. I don't know. Like, someone's name's Zeno. But yeah, nah. Also, he kept making shitty arguments and then, like, me getting muted when I'm like, dude, you are not making the argument you want to be making. Like, it's, the way that, the way that people who act the way that people who act in that way view themselves is completely incongruent with reality. You know? Like, they just, sometimes I think that I want to be the center of attention, and that I've got, like, a unreasonable want for that. Or that, like, I want my voice to be heard the most. And then I hear people like that, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. You literally will not let anyone else talk. And then pair that with the moderators asking that specific person questions, and basically never letting any words out, using their moderator powers, unless it's that specific person who won't shut up talking, you end up getting a very, very weak conversation. Like the trans arguments that fucking guy was making was so bad. Like, that is not how you argue for that. I wanna see, does that look better or worse? Like, if I shift my light away from on the wall and light up my face directly. I could also turn down the light a little. Like that. There we go. Oh, I don't know. I'm just testing the shit out. This is irrelevant. I'm pretty much done with this stream. For the most part. But, yeah, I'll shift it back here. It's, yeah, he loved hearing his really dumb voice. Like, it was, yeah. Damn, my light sucks. You know what? I think that I'm gonna look for trans debates. See, that's why I don't like this server. Debates are not fun if you literally can't get your voice heard. You know? 'Cause, like, a good situation is where more skill and more aggression can get your voice heard more. But if that's literally impossible to do, because the better you do in a conversation, or, like, the better you do in a conversation, the less you're gonna get heard because people mute you, or if the better you do in a conversation, sorry, brain's not working, it's too late at night. Yeah, if you, yeah, if your aggression in a conversation doesn't get your voice heard, but removes your ability to get your voice heard, and, like, you don't even need to put an unreasonable amount of aggression in, it's literally just, someone is talking for 5 minutes straight, you interrupt them one time, you get muted. Like, if that's the level you're on, that's not good. It's not a good space. Anyway, LGBT pride.
Someone else joined.
Who
joined?
Someone's
Hello,
playing Stardew?
Jimmy.
Is that
Sure.
Stardew.
Yeah, that's silly. Don't look at what that said.
Firefox.
Look this up. Look this
BDSM.
up, person.
No, I'm not looking up BDSM,
The other
dude.
person, Charlie. Not you, Charlie.
Oh, let me
Regarding the
see it. I'm
conversation.
not seeing it right now.
Oh, look up what Jimmy said.
Don't look up BDSM.
I think that's what that means.
Wait, do you...
Oh, BDSM is like ropes and stuff. I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Well,
that's
it's
what that
basically
word
all
means.
of the kinky shit.
That's what that word. I
just
think
got out of
means
a
what?
I just got out of a call where there was this one dude that everyone wanted to hear, and then the moderator would mute anyone that like tried to speak when he wasn't speaking, and then like there was basically no conversation because this guy wasn't actually saying
Is
very
it
much
about
or answering any
NASA?
question. No. Is there a guy who
Oh.
Is there a guy who talks about NASA who's like? Is this
The third law of motion is a lie.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
that guy.
Look.
That guy. He tried to claim that I was arguing against it. Like that I was
What?
arguing against him at one point, but I wasn't. I never
You
talked to him
weren't
before.
arguing. Oh my god, it's you.
Wait,
It's the
it's
guy
me?
that was with him.
I was with him, but I don't know what he was talking
Oh
about.
my god. Oh my god. Well, yeah, the third law of motion is pretty established. Look at this.
Yeah, trans flag. That's good. Stardew
That's
is a
not.
nice
No,
game.
no. That's
The gay flag.
I
sorry.
don't think this
Or
isn't like
LGBTQ
native to the
flag.
game. It's a mod. Yeah.
That's
And
sick.
that's
I love it.
No,
I love it.
yeah. And I also added a mod that changes interactions. Like, they're very, very, very different in certain situations. I don't know. Do I have where's each person? Pam's hat. I don't know where that is, and I don't know where I am.
You know, hey,
I'm
how
here.
long ago was it that I was with that guy that was saying the thing about the third law of motion?
I think a few days.
Okay, no, he made the same mistake as you are. I never talked to that guy before. I thought I did, but I never talked to him about the third law of motion.
I was in the chat and you were there. That's what I meant.
Really? Wait, okay,
Yeah.
maybe I swear to God I'm being gaslit,
drew a
but there's two
whiteboard.
people who are saying the same thing, so like, maybe I was there. I don't know, I
I
swear
drew a
I do not
whiteboard.
remember. I remember it was, yeah.
I don't
He pulled
think
out his whiteboard!
you
It
were
was so...
interacting much.
He
Yeah.
pulled out his whiteboard and like tried to argue against me when I said like, and like just went ahead with his
And he
weird
muted me?
autistic bullshit. Soy boy girl from the start of the fucking stream. How you doing?
Is this guy still antisocial? Oh,
You
oh
still
my
glazing me,
god.
soy boy girl? Oh, crush on Pam. Well, that's cool.
Wait, do you say? Do you tell me to stop glazing you?
Are you still glazing me? I asked you if you were glazing me.
Oh, am I still? Oh yeah.
Yo, what's good, guys?
What's good?
I guess I already knew that.
So, are trans women women?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? If it makes the world a better place, then why not?
Okay, so would you reject? Would you reject a trans woman coming up to you?
Depends on if I think they're hot.
Yeah, they're really hot, but they have a dick.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
There's certain accommodations.
But you're
I would
allowed to have
personally
like
fine with
preferences. I'm not saying
the
you
opposite.
don't. Like that's like saying that because you say you like women, you're not allowed to have any preferences in like their type whatsoever. Like you're obviously allowed to. If you don't like trans women, you don't have to, but I think they're like
Yeah.
at least somewhat
Like if
women,
there's
you
a
know?
reasonable reason.
Like
If
it's
there's a
not
reasonable
evidence
reason.
that you don't like women that you don't like ginger girls, you know? Like that's a similar analogy, you know?
Well, no. Look. Let's say you have this, and you feel like, oh, she's a trans woman. I can't be with her because she's not an actual woman. Is that transphobic?
It's not.
No.
Well, if you say she's
well,
not an
if-
actual woman, then
if you
sure.
That's the only reason. Yeah.
If she's
It's
not an
the way you say it.
so yeah, if
She's
it's
not
because
cis.
Say,
It's because she's not cis. That's why.
I mean,
If it's
coming
because
from a
she-
trans woman, I can say,
Hello?
if you don't
Hello.
like, if you want to be only with biological women, that's fine.
but if
then
you word
just
it like
say,
that,
like,
it is transphobic, yeah.
It's only transphobic when you say, "Oh,
Oh,
that's
you want
not
to
a
be with a
woman to
female.
me."
But the
Sorry.
wording is
is a-
transphobic, not the
This
preference.
is a mental like personality issue. Can I explain why?
Issue?
Why?
Oh.
Yeah, no, not issue.
Okay.
Phenomenon.
But it's a characteristic, yeah.
Phenomenon. Here's
You've
why.
got a little echo in your mic. If you could fix that, that'd be cool.
It's fixed now.
Cool,
So
cool.
many
Promise.
things are phenomena.
Alright, keep
All
going.
right, so
Cisgender is also a mental phenomenon.
basically, we want to dictate what norm is, right? What normal is, and we can't do that because everybody wants to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on this one thing: we are all people on a planet.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
All right, I love you guys. I
Not
love
all, not everyone can, but
Not
we
like
can.
Not
like
everyone
homo,
can, but I
'cause I'm
think we
like,
all
you know,
can,
I
yeah.
love women, but like, love you like that. I love you.
There's a lot of people who don't
Where
think
did this come
everyone
from? What's the point of
No,
this?
no.
human.
I actually disagree. I went to the Israeli chat. The
Ooh.
Zionism one. Oh yeah, I went there, and you know what they said to me?
What they say?
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
hey, I just jumped in. I was like, hey, we're just people on a planet. And this guy was like, and he was a Jew. He was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. And I was like, yo, this is what we need, bro. Like, not liberalism, whatever you want to call it, but this. This is
This
love.
kind of
You
is
know what I mean? We need
liberalism.
that. I mean,
Yes!
I would hug him.
Admitting
I
we
would hug
all
that
live on a
guy.
planet. That's what we need.
Yes, bro.
That's what we
We're all
need.
here.
Mhm.
We're
We're
all
all
here.
I love the
You know,
Here and
intention
it's
you have
all
behind this.
our
here
home.
and queer.
It's all our home.
Because
I
everyone's a
love
little
the.
queer.
I love the.
Well, not
I love.
everybody, but
Everyone.
yeah,
All the people. Even
some
inanimate
people.
objects.
So
I love what you're trying to do
back to the
here.
topic. So it's not
I don't think
transphobic
people.
to only have a preference for cisgenders because you
It
like the
depends
fact
on
No, it's
how
not.
you do it,
That's
but
that's not inherently
no.
transphobic.
Not
That's
inherently.
fine.
I
So
have to
that-
work a
that-
14-hour shift in like 1 hour, and I'm
Dude,
drunk.
what?
But you find
Dude, that's
this
cooked.
transphobic. I mean, you find this trans woman really hot. She makes your dick hard, but then you're like, oh well, she's trans. That's
Wait, she
kind of
can be
weird.
attractive to you. You can
But
still
naturally,
not
Whoa.
want to date her.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't.
fine.
I mean, you can like one party, but
That's
you
not.
don't have to choose. You don't have to
Go on.
choose her.
Even her personality is
If
good
they don't
too.
have the,
But you
if
just-
they
you
don't
just
have the
don't
parts
Okay,
that
so it's
we
just a 10 out of 10 with a
require in
dick.
a
That's what you're
relationship.
asking.
Listen,
Sorry?
I think if you have an issue with her being trans, even though you like her as a person, it might even be better, like for the best, if you don't like do something that you don't something.
How about I explain it a little bit differently? So
Okay.
basically, this person that you get this attraction towards, let's just say
Mm-hmm.
that is not from nature, right? That is from humans.
Like
That
as
is
in
not
it's
something
because
that
of
is-
hormones.
No, not necessarily. It is like not a societal norm because well, it is a societal norm, but if you're out in the middle of nowhere in like a jungle and you saw another man that was like that, you know what I mean? Like I'm just being honest with you.
Mhm.
You'd be like you're out there trying to survive in the jungle, in the wilderness, and
And
you
this
see
guy's
another
saying-
man, right? So you don't know really what to do. You'll probably want to kill him to like fight for your survival. You don't know. You know, you've never
Potentially.
met with civilians or anything or societies, so
Wait.
you might want to kill him.
Well,
But now in
One
our
second.
society,
I wanna-
we think it's okay to, go on. What were you saying?
I want to interject. So, like, in nature, natural animals, like humans are animals too, killing each other, that's in the same species. That's very rare in wild animals because they both want to survive. If they're at
Rare.
a point where they're fighting
Look at-
for a prey,
Cats and big cats, even
They're territorial, but I
dogs
don't think they intend on like
wolves.
Yeah.
actually killing each other. They
They
just
do
focus
that.
more
Usually,
on defending
usually
It's
themselves.
territorial. No, you're
leave
right.
before
It's
they're
it's
at a.
resources and
Yeah,
territorial.
it's about
Usually they
resources.
leave it before they're
But
at a point where
that's
they're
kind of
about
how humans
they're
are
at a
to an
dangerous
extent.
point.
Humans are like that to
Yeah,
an extent. You know,
they
if you
are.
saw another
Humans,
man in
at
your
least in society
territory,
now.
like, I'm just saying, you know, if we lived in jungles with
I
nature,
mean,
because
still,
the
we're
societies
still willing to.
just
I
hear
mean,
me
Humans
out.
in
sorry if
Just hear
I'm.
society
me out.
now are
Hold on.
willing
This
to
is
fight
another
to the death
perspective, guys. This
often.
is a completely different perspective. I'm from like a whole nother like alien planet compared to where you live. So like my perspective is like way different, you know what I mean? So like just hear me out.
Mhm.
So from my perspective, it's just you're not amongst nature. We are all amongst man-made environments. And I'm not
Now we
trying
are.
to preach. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not. Okay, I'm on a journey of faith. But all I know is we are in a man-made environment and we are so disconnected from nature, we don't even know what's natural anymore. So that, in my opinion, leads to things that we think may be natural, or we're just, you know, a little confused. I'm not attacking anything.
You know,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nature. This is
mean,
my firm
so
belief.
yeah,
My
what
firm belief is nature provides all. That is it.
what
Nothing
we
else.
nature
observed.
doesn't make you act in a certain way. You might, for example, act completely different
Yes, it
in
does.
both natural. Okay, I'll explain this. You might act completely different to the same stimulus, depending on how it presents itself within nature, a fully natural situation. You know, like the
Like
appeal
you're
to
talking
nature
about the
fallacy is kind of
environment. Your
like
environment. Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
what you're?
yeah. So, like for
So
example,
your
you could see
environment dictates your and I
yeah,
agree to an extent. Your
but within
environment can
nature as
mold you.
well. Within
Yes,
nature, the
but
environment
where is your
changes. You know, that's what I mean.
where is your social you know, where is your social skills coming from in nature? Like let's just say there was no man-made
You
environment.
just
It was
wouldn't. You wouldn't
just
have
hear me
any.
out.
Yeah,
Hear me
yeah,
out.
go for it.
Just hear me out because this goes so deep. You guys can all resonate with this. Our bodies rely and depend on three things: minerals, vitamins, and nutrients. And we
And dick.
can't get those from yeah. We can't get those from a man-made environment. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I think you should dwell deep on that thought. It's interesting.
You can't get it from what? Sorry, you can't get those three things from what? I wasn't. Wait, did he leave?
Wait, why am I? I'm the owner of the room now.
Huh, that's weird.
I'm giving the
Wouldn't want to
room
give
to
you
you.
authority. Me?
Why would you not want to give me authority?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey,
Because I'm not an
what?
authoritarian. Holy shit, I'm gonna own a room. Is that actually what's gonna happen here? I haven't owned a room yet. Oh my god, imagine if I ran it
I've
without
never
any
owned a room.
muting. Holy shit, because I'd actually be a fair moderator. Most people aren't.
Oh, you
That's...
can't be a. You can't own the room. You're not like a. You don't have the permissions.
Ah, well, I have owned a room before.
Yeah, it hurts me that
I
I
owned a
can't
room when
give
I
it
was
to
the
you. I
rank
don't know.
below. Huh, that's weird. Maybe the person who gave it to me was like a higher rank or something.
Maybe. I really hate how my voice is really high pitched right now because usually it's not this high pitched, but I can't lower the pitch.
What does that mean?
So now I'm stuck on it. Hmm?
What do you mean? You can't lower the pitch.
Sometimes my voice just gets stuck on this like high pitch, and that's it. Like it just gets stuck.
Did you just take every role? You've got authoritarian left and authoritarian right, and libertarian left and anti-authoritarian. And Christian and agnostic and Catholic and atheist. Man, woman,
Yes.
straight, deist, gay / lesbian, pan, gamer, weeb, sigma, vegan, millennial, zoomer, Gen X, unk, based, evolutionist, creationist. A lot of roles there.
Yeah.
What are you actually, like, ideologically?
Not sure. I think I'm leftist. Atheist. I don't know. I'm actually not too much into politics. Like, I don't know much about politics.
Fair enough.
I'm here because of my friends. Because it's funny.
Michael Jackson. Brandon. What's up?
Okay, so what do y'all disagree with? I want to debate.
You want to debate? Well, you've come to the right place. What do you want to debate?
All right, so what are you? Chris, what are you? A liberal, Democrat? What are you?
I'd say I'm a progressive, not a socialist, but not a capitalist, somewhere in between, as in, like, the way that you function in society. Broadly, socially, and economically progressive. I'm from Australia, and politically homeless on what party I like.
Okay, I'm
I
looking
have a
for
question. What's
American.
socialism?
Huh?
What's socialism?
Wait.
I don't know what socialism is. Wait, what? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh my fucking god. That's bullshit. I'm pretty sure that means I'm the mod now, because no one else is in here and this is my own room. Can I rename it? Claim. Okay. I guess this room is completely free. One day someone will come in. Fucking stupid. You know, she came in for the stupidest fucking reason, right? She wanted M&Ms that she knew were gone. And so I gave her the wrapper showing they were gone, and then she kept coming in, kept coming in trying to get, I don't know. I sure as fuck learned to argue from someone. Anyway. Where's that chat? The one that had that guy that...
We're not racist.
That's very.
I'm not
That's just
racist.
very.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but that's just. Yeah, but that's immature, right?
I am immature. Yes, definitely that.
Yeah, but why would you not act like a grown ass adult?
Because I feel like it. I
This
don't
is
want to.
That's what I was
You gotta
thinking
act your
of.
age, man. Like, you know, you can't like a kid all the
I don't
time.
want to. I don't want to.
If you don't want to, then you would get into a lot of trouble with that. You feel me? A lot of people are
You
not gonna.
will. You will.
Yeah,
Why the
a lot of
fuck are
people
you
can disrespect you,
I
not
don't
respect
Why
get
you.
the
in
fuck are you
trouble.
moaning?
I'm a trouble maker. I don't get in trouble. I'm a troublemaker. How about that?
Why are you moaning?
Damn. Well, because I
That
feel
sounded like
it.
Rook. What the fuck? I jumped.
Hey,
Because I want to moan.
Yeah, are you trying to seduce someone right now?
Yeah,
Trying to
I'm
like,
trying to seduce you.
So that pragmatic solution, just like yourself, a pragmatist.
No,
I
he
would argue
doesn't.
to some
He
extent.
doesn't.
Yes,
the
he
cunt
does.
wouldn't even fucking vote for Kamala. What do you mean
Is
he
this guy
understands
still like
pragmatic
talking
solutions?
past everyone? Like completely
True.
dominating.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you, Jimmy. You've been adding to the conversation a lot. I've missed you. All right.
Oh really? You missed me. Well, Penn was muting me like the whole
you know
time I
what?
was trying to
I'm
engage.
gonna retract that statement. I'm gonna retract that statement about pragmatism. Okay, I don't think Hassan's a pragmatist.
How can you say Hassan Pike is pragmatist when he refused to
Yeah,
endorse Kamala?
I will take that statement
yeah, no,
back. I
he
will take that one back. But
I have
in saying that, I think that from that's the thing. Is the difference between what is said publicly, what a person believes, and it's I don't know Hassan personally, but from what I can see, he's not
Me
a
neither.
pragmatist. I would argue. Yeah.
He's a fucking retard, is what he is. He's
Well,
just
I don't think
he's
he's a
stupid.
prognosis.
I don't think.
Trump,
I like
he,
Hassan.
look,
No,
I'm
he's-
telling you,
I
Hassan
very
has not
much
said a smart thing about anything
as a
ever.
political
Hey,
commentator.
do you remember,
No, I
his
don't.
announcement that Ukraine would never
Why
be
do you
invaded?
say everything
Like
with
it's
so
all
little
streams, don't
nuance?
forget about it.
Why does
Okay, hold
everything
on,
have to be
hold
like
on.
a
He's
always
wrong, right?
everything statement, you know?
Hold up.
No,
What's
because
going on?
it's a system of behavior repeated over time.
Like
My
that.
dad's a part of the Trump administration, so what's
Yeah.
going
So,
on?
like,
Oh yeah, my dad, you know.
I mean, he is. Who says everything with far little nuance? Who says that?
Ziz. Everything has to be an everything
No.
always is statement, you know? It
I
can't
think-
like
I
it
think what
can't
he
be
says
like in
to
most
his-
cases
to
this
his,
is the
credit.
case, you know?
No,
But
because
here's the
there's
thing
a,
that
there's
Jimmy,
a
to his credit-
summation that's an accurate description, which is not
Like
going to account
Hassan
for every
has never
scenario.
said
Okay, so-
anything nuanced.
Joe
But,
Biden
like,
was
that's
a
just
good.
wrong.
Hold up.
Okay.
Joe Biden was a good president.
Hey. So I've been talking to you for a little bit now, Penn. Have I said a lot of nuanced stuff surrounding the Israeli-Palestine conflict?
To his credit, he does have some pretty
So
nuanced
shut the
takes.
fuck
Okay,
up, Jimmy,
no,
you dumb
that's fair.
cunt. Take a back seat,
Wait,
boy.
no,
Take a
about-
back seat, okay?
That's what I've
will have a
seen most of
conversation
the
with you
time.
that gets into depth if you're capable of having it. You're not. Fuck off, Jimmy.
How do you know
Alright?
that?
Sorry, where were we, Penn? You were
How do you
speaking
know
before,
that?
Penn. Continue.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
How do you
Okay,
know I'm
so-
not?
Because you have
Obviously,
not been able
I
to
mentioned
demonstrate it
before-
at all. You come in here with your
I've
little fucking
literally
quips,
done it the whole
with your little
time.
absurd statements or whatever, which are not indicative of reality.
Okay,
So,
I've got
yeah.
a nuanced conversation we can have about your past rhetoric if you want. Something that I wanted to say, but I
Well,
kept
I don't
getting
give a
cut past.
fuck about my rhetoric.
Okay, so
bro.
you don't
I
care
just
about
don't care.
don't care about the nuanced conversation that you said you cared about.
I don't. Oh,
Exactly!
Oh, so right, yeah. Okay, I got a problem with your rhetoric. I don't think it's conflicting
Okay,
enough.
tell me specifically how.
I think you need more conflict.
Okay, why?
Because I think conflict is good. Because it
How come?
forces ideas to be actually
So
contested.
is that why
rather
when
than being a little quippy little cunt from the background.
okay, is that not me being aggressive? Conflicting?
No, that's you being a little bitch in the background because you're not having a substantive conversation.
Well, I try to,
I
but
just
whenever
had
I get
a big substantive
aggressive,
conversation about this whole
okay, that's
fucking
fine. I'm
region
not
for the last
denying
20
that
minutes,
though.
cunt. For the
I'm not
whole
denying
20
that.
minutes when you weren't here, we were
Okay.
having a great conversation without you.
I
A great
left
one.
because I
You
tried to
weren't
be
involved.
aggressive, and
That's
every
what made
time
it
I
good.
got fucking
See?
muted.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. It's weird that, hey. It's almost like I have belief in the things that I say.
Wait, I also have.
With
Do you have
that.
any indication
I'm not just
whatsoever
pulling
that I
out
don't
my
have
arse,
belief
I
in
can
what I
back it up
say?
too.
Okay, no, you made a claim.
No.
Do you have any evidence of that?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe in what I
Okay.
say. What
What do you-
evidence do you have
okay.
for that? Nothing? You're
Where's
just
your
gonna keep
evidence of
saying
what?
okay?
Where's your evidence? You're just asserting shit. Where's
Wait,
your
that's what
evidence? Can
you
post it up for
said.
me? Can you
No,
post it?
we had
no,
a
you came in here
conversation for like
making
an
a claim.
hour.
You came in
If
here
you've got
making a claim
nothing,
about
that's
my
fine,
behavior.
but
You came in here making a claim about my behavior. Have you presented any evidence?
yes, I brought up.
No.
I
fuck
brought up
off.
specifics, but then you
No.
ignored me and you started talking
No.
past me as you normally do.
No. You made
No,
vague
no,
references.
no, you can say that all you want, but it doesn't make it true.
Guys,
That's
relax,
just yapping, bro.
please.
I'm like, hey,
Alright.
wait a minute. Isn't
We
Jimmy
literally
that,
had a
like,
good
absolute fucking
conversation.
retarded idiot? Oh,
You
I
were
think
literally
so,
talking
yeah.
to me, agreeing with what I was saying like an hour ago.
Yeah, I know.
So you didn't think I was
That's
retarded
because
then?
my
It's only when I
positions-
start
my
insulting your
positions-
character a tiny,
because
tiny,
my
tiny, tiny,
positions
tiny bit
are
in
not
a nuanced way
indicative-
that you
not
start
indicative
completely
of our
talking past
interactions.
me.
My positions are my own. Do you see how this works?
Yeah, okay,
I
that's
can
fine.
disagree with you on certain things and agree with you on others.
I also can
But
do
if you're
that.
gonna be a little lippy bitch,
When have I
then
ever
fuck off.
not done that? When have I ever not done that?
You've done that now. You've just derailed all this conversation that we've been having. Like,
Do you
fuck
want me to
off.
leave? I'm not like forcing myself to be
Yes.
in here if you don't.
See ya.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
I
So we
mean,
can
I
continue
wish we could have
without
had a
you.
good conversation, man, but I guess you're below
You
that.
can't.
I'll
You
see you
can't
later,
do it.
man. I'll see you later.
True. See ya.
No
You're such a
evidence, but either
king.
way, I'll see you
Bye,
later,
Jimmy.
man. I'll see you later. Oh god, shit throwing, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get to ever so slightly insulting someone who does not understand any of the shit he talks about and has a massively overly inflated ego and so needs to be the one to be talking at all times, no matter what. The only one. That's what happens. Like, yeah, like, do you have any evidence of any... He made, like, 4 claims. We had a long conversation before, like an hour long. And he made a bunch of claims that weren't true. And then I asked him for any evidence, and he started making fun of me for asking for evidence. And I had a specific example of when he didn't have nuance in his take, and then he said, that's just a fact, without any evidence of that. And then I'm like, wait, no, it's not. And then he refused to let me get into why it's not. It's like, oh god, just completely brain broken. So fucking brain broken. Jesus Christ. So fucking brain broken. Kinda can't wait to clip that one.
So, folk refers to like a how do I put this? Okay, you know how like you might go to like Iran, right? You'll have Persians. They'll have cultural attributes that exist outside of their faith. You go to Algeria, they have cultural attributes that exist outside of their faith. That's what I mean by folk. Things that are developed locally by the people. You know, but they're not unique to being a Maronite. They're related to you being from the Shem.
Alright, this is boring. I'm gonna end this, have a shower, and continue my 100% run on Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. I'll see you guys later, my friends. I'll see you guys later.